We have an attorney in the courtroom, and he's representing Tyne Lambright. It's at 9 a.m.
Okay.
Yes.
Who's the attorney?
Hi, sir. What is your name?
Judge, good morning. Good morning. My name is Jaime Villalobos, Judge. I'm relatively new to Bexar County. And I just found out, Judge, I tried to file my entry of appearance, but apparently I have to do it like if I open up a new case. I talked to the coordinator. My client is here, just stepped out to the restroom. I understand it's an arraignment. I had asked the court judge if they waive arraignments here. I guess they don't. Usually in the old county where I was practicing as well, we file a waiver of arraignment. But I'm here, and we're here, Judge.
Okay, very well. Did you want to confer with the state on the case?
Yes, Judge, I would. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. That's going to be a Kathleen case.
Okay.
And is your client here this morning?
He's
or
here,
not?
Judge. Yeah, he just stepped out to the restroom. Yeah,
Okay.
he's here. He checked in. We checked in with the bailiff.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Judge, and I'll get into the breakout room. Thank you.
Okay, thanks.
Hi, Melanie. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you today?
Good. How are you?
Doing well, doing well. For Christopher Payne?
Yes, for this one, we just received the eval and it's set for March 10th.
Yes.
So if anything, if I can just confer with the state quickly on this, and then I think we'll just need to reset it for after the 10th. Because
Perfect.
they found him competent.
Competent? Okay, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Kathleen.
Great, thank you.
Hi, Javier. Good morning. Good morning, Javier. How are you?
There, okay. Good morning. How are you doing?
Doing well, thank you. You're here for Cesar Gomez.
Yes, could I talk to him for a minute, please?
Yes.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. How are you?
Hi, Amir. Good morning.
Good morning. I am here on Jesus Castaneda.
Yes. He's in the courtroom.
Yeah, he's in the courtroom. I need to speak. Good morning, Judge.
Good morning.
I need to speak with ADA, please.
Okay, let me put you with Kathleen.
Okay.
Hi, Claudine. Good morning.
Hi, good morning. How are you?
Doing well, thank you. How are you today?
I'm good, thank you. Good morning, Judge Herr. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you so much. I'm a little bit early, and I appreciate the opportunity to be a little bit early because I've got another docket about 10 o'clock. So
And who's your client?
I have Markayla Sherman. It's cause number 668173.
Thank you.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and so what did you want to do this morning?
And this one, Your Honor, this is also like the same situation as yesterday. This is a PTD agreement. And I reached out to Miss Beatrice Chavez. She's the paralegal in the PTD department. And she replied back promptly and said this one is still under review. So we're asking for more time, Your Honor.
All right. So 30-day reset?
Yes, Your Honor, that's fine.
All right, that's granted.
Okay, we can do March 31st.
Okay, that's perfect. I think that's the same day as the other one. So works well.
Perfect.
Thank you very much. May I be excused?
Yes, you may. Have a good day.
Thank you. You as well. Stay well.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning. How are you doing this morning, Yvonne?
Very well. How about you?
Doing well, thank you.
I would get you some coffee, but
It's okay. I already had my coffee for the day. I've cut way back on it anyway, like 1 cup a day. That's enough, you know.
it's so
Judge.
accessible here. I have like 4.
I don't see any. Good morning.
Morning, Judge. Sorry about that. I was speaking with the complaining witness.
Oh, that's okay.
Corinne, is there anyone in my breakout room?
No.
Okay, making sure.
Corin, is there a prosecutor for me to talk to?
Yes, let me put you with Daniel. Hi, Melanie, you're back.
Yes, Kathleen wants to defer to the felony ADAs on this case. I'm set in that court on the 10th. So if we want to maybe set it up a day or two after, depending on the docket,
We can do March 14th if you like. It's a Monday.
is perfect.
Mhm.
What's the defendant's name again?
Christopher
It's-
Payne, Judge.
Who is it?
Christopher Payne.
Oh, thank you.
That was one of the last items, Judge.
Okay.
Okay. Am I free to go?
Yes, you are.
Thank you, Judge. Have a great day.
Have a good
You
one.
too. Mhm.
Hi, Johnny. Good morning.
Good morning. I have Jose Luis Martinez Mesa. He's got more names than I have hair. Well, one name would be more than I have hair. So
It's at 9:30, Judge.
yeah,
Okay.
it's at 9:30. Just the reason I'm checking in early is because I need to go to the 144th here in a little bit. And I don't know if we should just I can come back in a little while or just get a reset.
Well, I'd like you to at least, I notice it says there from the last setting, reset for pretrial conference with case files. So I don't know, did they not have a case file last time?
I think there was something missing from it.
Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
so
So I
maybe-
can come back if you
Yes.
don't mind.
Yes,
Okay,
that would be fine.
Thank
Okay,
you.
You're welcome.
Hi, good morning, Mr. Gwen. How are you?
Good morning. I'm good. How are you?
Doing well, thank you. I received your email.
Yes. sorry, my client should be there soon. I realized this morning I had not sent him the alteration from 10:45 to 9 a.m. Morning, Judge.
Morning.
But I talked to him about 10 minutes or so ago, and he said he would try to be there at about 20 minutes. Are you all in the basement of the old courthouse or where?
No, we're in the first floor of the Justice Center.
Okay, where at?
Just right in front of the sheriff's office.
Oh, okay, where 11 has
Yes,
been?
yes, County Court
Okay.
11.
Great. Well, as soon as I'm going to tell him right now how to get there, and I'm going to turn off my volume and everything, and I will get back on in a second.
Okay.
Are you
thank
going to be, Gammon?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you planning on doing a plea on this case?
Oh, yes, the paperwork should be there. Miss Monica told me that she had transferred us so we wouldn't be waiting all day.
Okay,
But we had sent the paperwork. I've done it. He's done it. So
Okay.
it should be with you all.
okay, very good. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna rewrite it to you, Judge.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, Mr. Memory.
Hey, good morning. On Jesus Castaneda, I spoke with Ms. Garza. They need, there's a missing video, and also they need to contact the complainant and get some information from the complainant. So if I get a 30-day reset, if the court's willing to provide that, that'd be great.
Okay, I can give you March 31st. Also, your client is here in the courtroom and he's here in the office. Do you want to break a room with him?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Judge, can I be excused from there?
Yes, you may.
Thank you very much for your time. Good morning. Thank you.
Good morning.
I'll be right back, Judge. I'm gonna go help him out to set the breakout room.
Okay.
Actually, no, he was able to
Got
get
it? Okay.
Hi, Monica. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Who are you here for?
I am here for Luis Angel Campos Rivera.
Do you have the case number?
Yes, let me pull that up for you. Give me just,
Okay.
I'm sorry. Super prepared. 1 second. Oh, and I'm actually here on behalf of my colleague, Steve Ramirez. So he's the attorney of record on the case.
Okay, Steven Ramirez.
Yes.
And okay, that shows that it's a family violence case.
Yes.
Are you gonna set to plea on this one today?
No, I still need to confer with the state on it because I am I'm trying to work something out with the state.
Okay.
I'm not finding the case on the.
Is it 635-843? The case number?
I think you guys sent 2 different dockets.
Yes. One
Yeah.
is a family violence docket and the other one is a non-family violence.
Yeah, this one would be on the family violence.
I can send you the correct Zoom information if you like. That's gonna be with Monica and Judge Solhensky.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
I can send you the correct Zoom information for the family violence cases.
Oh, you know what? Maybe I have that one. I was a little bit confused because we did receive 2 different.
The family violence meeting ID starts with 890.
Let me see. I have it already. Thank you so
Okay.
much. I'll log out of this one and log on to that one. Thank you so
Yes,
much.
and Luis is also here present.
Would you mind if we.
Break a room?
Yes, thank you.
Yes,
So I can
one
give
moment.
the right information.
Hi, Javier, welcome back.
I'm back. Could I address the judge briefly?
Yes.
Your Honor, Cesar Gomez.
Yes.
Mr. Gomez has 4 felonies where he's represented by Ernest Acevedo. Only one of those is indicted. 3 are still unindicted. And I have 3 misdemeanors, kind of arising out of the same incidents.
Oh.
But I spoke to the prosecutor, Mr. Daniel Escobar, and he agrees that we just, we need to reset it, give us a little more time to see how the felony cases progress and see what Mr. Acevedo has planned for that, and then see how these could be, made part of any felony package, because obviously it's-
Okay, that's fine. I just, have you had a chance to talk to Mr. Acevedo? So he's aware that you're on these cases and they're still getting set. And so you kind of want to see what the situation is. So he's aware of them. So whatever deal they make,
he knows,
well-
he knows I'm on them.
Okay,
We haven't really discussed what approach or what he's gonna do, but he knows that I'm on the misdemeanors.
okay. The only other issue is if they're not even indicted yet, that could be a lengthy process. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and grant at least for 30 days and then we'll see where we are.
Thank you,
Okay.
Judge.
You're welcome.
Javier, I'm gonna give you a reset date of April 4th. It's a Monday.
Could I talk to my client again?
Yes.
And then Judge, may I be excused
Yes,
from there?
yes. Have a good day.
Thank you.
My client should be in the courtroom.
Let me check with the deputies. Hi, John. Good morning.
Good morning. I'm here on
Oh.
Jesse Castilleja for the law office of Sean Brown.
Yes, I have it here. Do you need to talk to the state?
Let's see here. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. Yes, please. Let me just make sure I have all the evidence with them. It is our first setting, so it could be very well that we don't. Actually, Corin, sorry about that. I just noticed that we did just receive evidence this morning that I need to go over. I believe it was the blood results. Need to go over that with my client, and then I can reach out to Daniel at that point.
Have you gotten an offer on the case yet?
I have not yet, Judge.
Okay, so can you confer with them today for the purpose of getting an offer?
I can do that. Perfect.
Okay, very good.
I'm gonna put you with Daniel. Mr. Green, I just got a notification from the deputies that your client is in the courtroom. So they're just gonna bring him here to the office so we can take the plea.
Yeah, as you saw my my little chat to you, hard to understand, the difficulty of getting across the hallway, but sad but true. I think, he finally got there.
Okay, yes, they're gonna bring him to the Chromebook.
Sorry for the trouble.
It's fine, there's no problem. There he is. Richard, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am, I sure can.
Perfect.
Yes.
So whenever you're done, just come up. So where you are, okay?
To the court over there
Yeah, come in, make a left and go to that door.
and go to the where I was sitting?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.
So is everyone ready to do the plea? Is the state present?
Yes, Judge.
Which case is this, please?
640812, Kathleen.
Yeah, Richard Martinez.
I don't promise I'll go to converter, but I'll take a look at what you can get.
So this is from family violence. I don't see a note regarding discovery. Mr. Skin, did you get the discovery on this one?
Yes.
You did? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
I think I asked for this like months ago.
Okay, state's ready then.
All right, let's get on the record, please. In cause number 640812, the state of Texas versus Richard Martinez. Can I have the attorneys identify themselves for the record, please?
Kathleen Arceo Garza for the state of Texas.
Gammon Quinn for Mr. Martinez.
Thank you. Martinez, can you hear the proceedings?
Yes.
All right. The first document I have in front of me is the defendant's consent to plea by video conference, and it is signed by Mr. Martinez and Gammon Gwynn. So the court understands then that there is no objection to proceeding with this plea on Zoom. Is that correct?
Correct.
All right, very well. Mr. Martinez, you stand charged by way of information with the offense of assault bodily injury married. That offense is a Class A misdemeanor for which the range of punishment is up to a $4,000 fine and up to 1 year in jail. Do you understand that?
Yes.
All right. You have several rights. You have the right to a jury trial. You have the right to require the state to bring their witnesses in and prove their case beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to have your attorney cross-examine those witnesses. And you have the right against self-incrimination, which means that no one can force you to testify against yourself. Do you understand those rights?
Yes, Judge.
They are contained in the court's admonishments. Did your attorney go over the paperwork with you?
Yes, I believe he did.
And
Yes, Your Honor. It was sent on to him and he has gone over it.
Yes.
And did your attorney explain your rights to you?
Yes.
And did you understand them?
Yes. Yes, Judge. I just confused because I've never been in trouble or don't,
Okay, well, right now we'll go through the plea paperwork, and if there's something you still need to talk about when we've gotten through, you can let me know then. But right now, I just need to know that you did see the paperwork, your attorney explained your rights to you, and then that you in fact signed the paperwork. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. And did you understand that when you signed the paperwork that the effect of your signature was that you were giving up the rights that I just went over with you? Did you know that?
No, I don't, ma'am. I'm confused.
Okay, Judge, if I may word it slightly differently. Mr. Martinez, you understand that it's either this or a trial. You either take this deal or it's a trial, and you said you did not want a trial. You wanted to go ahead and take this deal, correct?
They gave me a deal to probation or something like that.
Yes, and you understand that. And
I
to
do.
do that, you give up your right to a trial, which the judge was talking about.
Okay. Yes.
All right. And that's what you want to do, give up your right to a jury trial?
Yes.
All right, then I'll approve the waiver and order it entered into the record of the cause. I understand that you've entered into a plea agreement with the state. I need you to know, first of all, that the court does not have to follow the agreement, but if the court chooses not to, then you can withdraw your plea, start all over, and nothing that you've done so far can be used against you. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Also, if the court does follow the agreement, then you will not have the right to appeal except for any pretrial matters that have been ruled on by the court. And counsel, were there any rulings on any pretrial motions?
No, Your Honor, there were not.
All right. So that means if the court follows the agreement, you will not have the right to appeal unless the court gives permission, but generally the court will not give permission. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right. State, would you mind setting out what the terms of the plea agreement are?
Yes, Judge. This is going to be for a deferred. It will be a $200 fine plus court costs, 12 months deferred adjudication.
Okay.
There's going to be 36 hours of community service, $150 donation to the Battered Women's Shelter, the BIPP course, no possession of firearms or weapons.
Okay.
No contact with Nancy Tisher, and that is spelled Tisher, and an affirmative finding of family violence.
Mr. Martinez, is that your understanding of the plea agreement?
Yes.
And counsel, is that your understanding of the agreement?
It is, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Martinez, if you were not a citizen of the United States, by entering a plea of guilty or no contest, it could result in deportation, exclusion from admission to this country, or denial of naturalization under federal law. Have those immigration consequences been explained to you by your attorney? Mr. Martinez, were the immigration consequences explained to you by your attorney?
I'm from the United States.
All right.
Yeah, so
All right. That's fine. Since you applied for deferred adjudication, there are a couple of things that you need to understand about deferred. First of all, if the court grants it, then you're placed on community supervision without being found guilty of the offense. If you comply with all the conditions of your deferred and you don't pick up any new offenses while you're on deferred adjudication, then at the end of the supervisory period, you would not show a conviction for the offense. So that is the benefit of deferred. The downside of deferred adjudication is that if the court grants it, but then you fail to comply with your conditions, or if you commit new offenses while you're on deferred adjudication, at that point, the state could file a motion to enter an adjudication of guilt. You would be brought back to court. You would be entitled to a hearing. And if the court were to find that you had violated your conditions or that you had committed new offenses while you were on deferred, the court could at that time enter a finding of guilt on this case. And you would then become subject to the full range of punishment, which means that you could receive up to 1 year in the Bexar County Jail and up to a $2,000 fine. Do you understand that that's what could happen to you?
Yes, Judge.
Understanding that, then, do you still wish to apply for deferred adjudication?
My attorney can speak for that, and I agree with whatever he says. My attorney.
Well, do you understand how the deferred works? Do you understand what I've just told you?
I know you told me that I've got all the deferred for probation and fines and all that. I understand all that.
Okay, and so you understand that, and so you still want to apply for deferred adjudication, is that correct?
Yes.
All right. Counsel, has your client been able to consult with you and assist you in his defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
In your opinion, does he have a factual as well as rational understanding of the charge and the proceedings against him?
Yes, Your Honor.
And in your opinion, is he mentally competent to waive his rights and to enter a plea at this time?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. In that case, Mr. Martinez, to the charge of assault, bodily injury, married, how do you plead?
No contest, I believe, Your Honor.
Mr. Martinez?
No, no content.
All right. Have you been promised anything other than the terms of the plea agreement to get you to enter your no contest plea?
Did anybody make you any other promises or threaten you or anything to do this?
No.
Are you pleading no contest because after talking it over with your attorney, you've decided it's in your best interest to do so?
What? I'm confused, Judge.
Okay, under all the circumstances, all the facts about this case and everything, we've talked, you think it's the best idea for you to go ahead and enter this plea as opposed to fight it?
Yes.
All right, then I'll accept the no contest plea. And based on your plea, I'm going to find that the evidence is sufficient. I'm not going to make any other findings at this time. Are both sides ready to proceed to sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
A lot of the cases.
Yes, Judge.
I'm going to follow the plea agreement that you've entered into with the state. I'm assessing punishment at a $200 fine plus court costs, placing you on 12 months deferred adjudication. You'll perform 36 hours of community service, $150 donation to the Battered Women's Shelter, complete the BIP course. You will not be allowed to have any firearms, a no contact order with Nancy Tischer, and an affirmative finding of family violence. All right, is there anything further from either side?
Just for the record, Defense Counsel Gwynn, was it your statement that the state has complied with the discovery requirements?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Anything further from either side?
No, Your Honor.
No, Judge.
Nothing from the state. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Your Honor, does my client need to talk to probation today or will he be contacted?
He's going to be contacted. I understand that within the week, he should be contacted by probation. If that doesn't happen, then he should call the court.
May we be excused?
Yes, you may. Have a good day.
Thank you, Judge. You
Thank
too.
you, Judge.
Mr. Martinez, you will be
Yes.
contacted. If you have any questions, you call me.
Yes.
Probation will get hold of you to make sure how to do all this stuff.
Okay, and my bail bond people that I call every Tuesday,
Your bond is through because the case has been resolved today.
it's okay, so I don't have to call them no more.
Nope,
Okay, thank
you
you.
don't have to do anything with them.
I'll just go out back and sit outside, I guess.
You
Okay.
go out and you're gone for the day. You can go
Oh, I'm
home.
gone. I can leave?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you all very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Mr. Martinez.
Judge, everybody, thank you.
You all have a safe, healthy, and beautiful day.
Thank you. Same to you all, everybody. Thank you all.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hi, John. Good morning. You're back.
Yes, I received an offer from Daniel, and I'm going to go over it with my client as well with the new discovery, and I should be getting back to Daniel here shortly.
Okay. Sorry, Judge. We're interrupted.
I needed the spelling of Catherine Garza's name. How does she spell Catherine?
You mean Kathleen? Oh,
Oh, Kathleen, yes.
Kathleen.
Garza, you said, right?
Yes, with the Z. Thank you.
No, the greatest one I ever saw, they called it.
Okay, John. You need to talk to your client?
Yes, I just need a reset to go over the offer and the new discovery that came in.
Okay. How much time do you need? 30 days?
I'm sorry?
30 days?
Yeah, 30 days should work.
Okay. We can do April 1st is a Friday.
Okay.
Which case was that?
It's Jessica Stilleja. It's at 9:30 a.m., Judge.
Thank you.
Corinne, is there any way I could be placed into a breakout room with my client, please?
Yes, actually, let me call the jail because he was here in the waiting room and then I guess he left the meeting.
Yeah, I apologize. There was some issues. There was a bomb threat at my son's high school this morning, so I had to wait to drop him off. Kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Goodness. Let me call the jail really quick. 1 second.
Thank you.
Hi, Oscar.
On
Sorry,
Jesse
Judge.
Castilleja, did he get an offer from the state?
I did, Your Honor.
Okay, very good. Thank you.
My excuse?
Yes, have a good day.
Thank you, you as well.
Hi, Oscar. Good morning. You're here for Rene Gutierrez? Okay. Do you need to talk to your client or the state? Mr. Simpson, they're trying to bring him from the jail.
Thank you.
Do you need to talk to the state in the meantime?
I said, no, I've received an offer. Thank you, though.
Okay.
Is this on Rene Gutierrez?
It's live, man.
Yes, Kathleen.
Okay. How many days in the jail does he have?
Oh, no,
I know you
for
say that, but last time I went out,
for
I stayed out,
Mr.
like,
Simpson
until about
is
11
for
p.m.
Zachary Smith.
Oh,
Let me
okay.
give you
Couple
the
weeks
credits.
ago, I was not that far from where I think it was like on the strip, and like I like bailed. Me and my girlfriend were like done. Like,
42
done,
days.
So it's like 10:30, 10:45, 11. And she's like, you gotta get out of here. I want to say it was like on a Saturday.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, Mr. Brooks.
Hi, Corinne.
You're here for Beto Hernandez.
Yes, and I don't think he has technology, so I expect he's in the courtroom.
I have not received anything from the deputies. Let me check again. He's not in the courtroom.
I will try the number I have for him again.
Right.
Renee,
Yes, sir.
how are you, sir?
Doing good.
All right. All right. They keep bringing us back. They don't like you be sitting in there. You must be eating 2 portions of lunches every day.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Obviously, I'm just on the misdemeanors. Can you tell me what's going on the felony case?
I think they said they're gonna try for probation and some kind of help.
Do they want to be in a breakout room?
Oh, oops, please.
One
I thought we
moment.
were, Judge.
Okay.
Corey, may I give an announcement?
I'm sorry.
Judge, if I may, I just was going to give you an announcement on mine.
Sure. Right.
I got a number from him last time when I was substituted or appointed in court. This is our first setting since then.
Is he here?
He is not, Judge. That's the issue. He does not have technology. So last time he appeared in court, but I guess at this point I don't have good contact with him.
Oh, okay.
I will try his bondsman after I get off of dockets this morning and see if I can get them to give me different information.
All right. See what you can find out. But if he's not here, like by noon or so, I'll probably have to issue a warrant. Okay.
I understand.
All right. Let me know.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. I don't suppose he could be in another court because he's got I should have asked William, but he has a felony pending also, so I don't know if it was set on the same day or not.
I'm gonna check the system.
Okay.
No, the felonies have no date yet.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, Oscar, you're back.
Yeah, sorry about that. I was still in jail court taking that plea earlier. Yes, Judge keeps bringing us back for a status conference, trying to resolve what's happening on his felonies. He tells me that they are going to be applying for probation, but he has no idea what date that felony is set for. He has no idea, but he certainly has not pled just yet.
Who's the attorney on the felony?
Scott McCrum.
Oh, okay. So the felony cases is it just one felony or is there more than one?
No, he has a couple.
Okay, and then do you know whether these offenses are, arising out of the same incident or not?
No, they've got different date of offense dates that are in there.
Okay. And so do you have any kind of offer on the cases from the state?
All these little misdemeanors?
Right.
No. Well, my assumption and his assumption has been, well, I take that back. I have an offer of JSAT way back when, but my understanding is that playing out to those felonies will resolve, if not all, but a couple of these misdemeanors. There's no sense for him to plead JSAT before the felonies are done.
Have you conferred with the state at all on these cases?
Last time I was brought into this case, yes.
All right, and so state,
We were January 27th.
I'm sorry, tell me again the defendant.
We're looking at Rene Gutierrez. He's got 3 cases. And then he's got some pending felonies.
It looks like we have a JSAT offer.
Okay, on all 3 of the cases?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and do you know, have you had a chance to, first of all, how old are these? How many settings have they had, do you know?
I'll look into that, but it looks like we have a note from felony that says these cases are not associated, and so we can go ahead and proceed on.
Okay, all right. Did you hear that, Mr. Hernandez?
No, I did not.
You have a note from felony saying that these cases are not associated at all with the felony cases, so they can go, misdemeanor can go ahead and work them out. And there is a JSAT offer on those cases. Isn't that what you said?
Yes, Your Honor, that's exactly what I said.
All right, is your client aware of that?
No, I'm not sure he's aware of that.
You want to get in the breakout room with him?
Sure.
Mr. Hernandez, you can rejoin the breakout room with your client. Mr. Simpson, I have not heard anything back from the jail. I'm gonna call them again.
Thank you.
Hey, where does your child go to school? Kyle?
Alamo Heights.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah. It's the second time in probably 6 weeks.
Oh, wow. And so they're not able to, I guess, obviously identify who's making the threats.
No, what I thought was strange was the vice principal was out there and he said, this is all going to be cleared up by 9:45. I don't know how they knew that.
Yeah. Okay.
Good German shepherds, I guess.
I guess.
Sounds like somebody wanted to skip a test this morning.
Well, let's hope that's all it is, although you can never be sure anymore, you know?
No.
It's scary, so.
Yeah.
That's a terrible thing to do to get out of taking a test. That's all I have to say. Scaring everything out of everybody.
Fake a cough would be the way I would go.
I'm not feeling good, Mom. Try that, you know?
James Carson, I'm gonna ask you to unmute. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Your attorney is Elizabeth Russell. You are in the wrong Zoom. If you give me your email address, I can send you the correct Zoom information.
Okay.
What is your email address?
Isabel.campos.
Isabel.campos.
85@yahoo.com.
Okay, I'll go ahead and send it right now. You may log out of this Zoom.
Judge, I'm back on Mr. Gutierrez.
Okay.
He's now aware of it. He's made aware of the situation, but respectfully, we're not going to take the pleas at this time. He does not have a guaranteed probation offer, and he and I agree that it's best for him not to go into that court with two additional convictions if he's going to have to leave it to a judge or jury to decide his application.
Okay. So how many settings has this case had?
Is that a question for me, Judge?
Well, whoever knows, do you know, can you check on it, Corinne? Can you hear me? Do you know how many
Yes.
settings those cases on Rene Gutierrez?
Yes, Judge, I'm checking right now.
Thank you.
I believe Judge 7.
Oh, okay.
That's what I can see, but
Can you tell me an offense date on one of them?
yes, ma'am. One of them is July 13th, 2021.
Okay.
Second. And then the other one is July 26th, 2021. So two of the offenses have the same date. One of them has a separate date.
Okay, thank you. All right, is there a trial docket in this court?
Yes,
Corinne?
Judge. Yes, we have them set right now for March 24th and April 6th.
Okay. I guess this one needs to go on a trial docket, right, Mr. Hernandez?
Sure, if that's what the court would like us to do. Sure.
Okay. I mean, there's been plenty of settings for conferring. If he doesn't want to take the deal, that's what's left. That's the option that is left. So don't you think? Is there a point to keep setting it for conferring if he's not taking that offer? Or do you think he's gonna, I don't know, you tell me. What would be the?
I thought I explained our position was that he has a different account for some later charge in sexual assault, including possession of a controlled
Aaron,
substance.
do I have all your clients' info?
And
for
so
paperwork?
those obviously had to wait in the pipeline for them to be indicted. That's caused this case to pick up some new cases just to find out, because he couldn't make bond on the felony cases. And so his position is he's going to work out a deal on the felony case with attorney Scott McCrum, but because it's not going to be a guaranteed probation, he would like the opportunity to have his application for probation heard prior to having any convictions on these cases. We know darn well he's got more than enough time to satisfy these cases, JSAT. That's not in question. He's not going anywhere because he can't afford the bonds on the felony cases. But if you need to move your docket and you say, let's put it for trial and everybody line up and tee it up just for that purpose, that's you're in charge of your docket, Judge.
Well, I know, but I guess the other question I would have is what the possible time frame would be if we were going to go with your plan. How long would these cases be lingering on the docket, waiting to see if they're going to be TIC something on the felony?
I believe, I don't have the information, but at least someone can find out when those felonies were finally indicted. Their recent cases, I have an October 6th date or no, I'm sorry. The sexual assault was just indicted on November 23rd, 2021.
Okay.
So it's relatively new. It just got indicted. So I'm not even sure that they've had one post-indicted hearing on that case or not.
Right. And the other ones are about like that, or were the other ones already indicted or indicted earlier than that?
I don't have notes on my cell phone, Judge, but I've got to believe that they're close. All of them are post these cases. All the felonies came back later. And so they had to unfortunately go through the indictment process and before they even get these court dates.
All right. Does the state have anything to say on this matter before we continue these cases? Is there anything you want to say?
I guess we're amenable to one more reset.
All right. Would you give them a regular 30-day reset, please?
Yes, Judge.
Okay.
We can do April 1st. It's a Friday.
Does that work, Mr. Hernandez?
I am checking, Judge, right now. April 1st will be wonderful. Thank you.
All righty.
Good to see you, Judge. Thank you.
See you too. Have a good day.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
And Mr. Simpson, I just got a notification from the jail. Your client made bond last night.
What was that?
Your client made bond last night.
Oh, okay. So I guess we need to reset this.
Yes. How much time do you need to give your client the offer? 2 weeks?
I think that would be sufficient. I just want to make
Okay.
sure that we have contact information.
Perfect. I can reset it for March 26th. I mean, March 16th. It's a Wednesday.
Perfect.
I just have a question. When they have a setting and they're in jail and then they get out the night before their setting, are they just not aware? Is he just not aware that he was, what prevented him from being here today? Is it not what? Not having the link? Would he have the link?
I don't think that he would have the link, especially if he got out last night.
Okay.
He would not have been made aware of that and had an opportunity to provide that to him.
All righty.
I'm sure we have his contact information, but I'll make sure that
Okay.
it's what is the date on that? I'm sorry, Corinne?
On the reset would be March 16.
March 16th. Okay, I'll be sure to get that to him, okay? All right,
Sounds
thank
good.
you. May I be
You're
excused?
Have a good one.
Bye. Have a good day.
All right, thank you. Have a nice day yourself.
Okay. I don't know. I don't get that really, to tell you the truth. Because wouldn't he know while he was in jail that they were about to bring him over today for his case? Just saying.
Yes, this one, it's weird because the system shows location, but it says that he made bond, and then the jail does not have him, but his location is still jail.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that's probably one of the reasons.
Mhm.
Hi, Mr. Acevedo. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Doing well, thank you. How are you today?
Doing all right.
You're here for Christy Mendez and Christopher Rodriguez.
Yes.
Yes. Christopher, he's in the waiting room. I'm just admitted him. Is that your client?
Yes.
Yes, perfect.
So what do you want to do this morning?
Can I get into a breakout room with Mr. Rodriguez?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Sure.
I'm going to join the breakout room where Mr. Hernandez client was, so I can release him.
Okay.
Just, Your Honor, he had the wrong Christopher.
Oh, okay.
We have a client with the same name, Judge, but he's got a family violence case. My client has a DWI.
Okay.
You want me to wait in the waiting room?
Could you give me a minute till Corinne gets back and I'll see how she wants to do it.
Right. Mr. Rodriguez, Corinne will probably send you a link to the correct docket if you just give her 1 moment to get back to your desk, or to get back into the main room, I should say.
Okay.
Judge, Corinne just texted me. Apparently, her computer froze up whenever she tried to come back from the breakout room, so she's gonna be trying to log in, I think.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Sorry about that.
All right. I'll be right back. I'll be like 5 minutes.
I'm back.
Judge took a short break.
Okay, perfect.
If I could talk to whoever's got my cases, that was not my Christopher Rodriguez. That was a Chris Rodriguez who had a family violence case. Same name, different person.
Okay. That's going to be with Daniel.
Thank you, Corinne.
Yes. Hi, Stephen. Good morning.
Hey, Corinne, how's it going?
All good. How are you today?
I'm okay. I've got Joshua Guerra. He's trying to get in the waiting room. He keeps telling me the passcode's incorrect, but I don't know what's going on. But I do have a motion to withdraw on file. I have received an offer from Kathleen. I've communicated it to him. He wants to reject the offer and be placed on a trial docket, but he'll just need new counsel.
Okay, let me see. Has the motion been signed yet, or?
It says it's still, let me see, I have the envelope number, but they haven't, something's wrong with the clerk's office. They've been really slow about accepting things. The envelope number is, where's it, Kara? 621-63642. And it just still hadn't been accepted.
Can you forward me that motion, please?
Sure.
So I can send it to the judge as well.
I will do it. Done.
Perfect. Right now, judge took a short break. Hi, Mr. Greiner. Good morning. Mr. Greiner.
Hi, this is Johnny Cisneros. Can I get in a breakout room, please?
I'm sorry, Corin. I was trying to respond.
Yes, give me one moment. Johnny, do you need to talk to the state?
Yes, please.
Okay, I'm gonna put you with Kathleen.
Thank you.
Corin, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. No, I had a mute on my headset because I'm using two different computers. I also would like to confer.
Okay. I'm gonna put you with Kathleen, and your client is here as well.
Yes, he is.
I have someone here by the name of iPhone. I'm gonna ask you to unmute. What is your name?
It's Jesus Sanchez.
Jesus Sanchez. Okay, I'm gonna put you back in the waiting room. Your attorney is not here yet, okay? I'm gonna
Thank you.
relieve you. Hi, Erica. Good morning.
Hello, Corinne. I apologize. I was in multiple courts this morning, but okay, let's see what I got.
You have an MTR and a compliance
have,
hearing,
like-
if I'm not mistaken.
I have like 10 cases today. Okay, so
are you gonna need, yes, we're gonna need probation, but do you need it right away, or because I need to call them?
let me talk to the DAs real quick.
Okay, either or.
Yes.
All right.
Well, the DAs, I'll talk to the probation compliances. I think they're logging in at 10:30. We do need a CLO though, so.
Okay, right now?
At some point to talk about the MTR.
Okay, let me know whenever you're ready for her so I can have her join. She takes about 2 minutes to join.
Okay, let me talk to Daniel.
Okay.
Thank you.
Can I have a reset? I talked to the prosecutor and she said I could have a reset, to ask you for the reset, please.
Okay.
Okay, but you have the offer, right?
I do, Your Honor. Yes, ma'am.
And do you need to confer with your client at all? or
My
have-
client is with me here at the office, Your Honor.
Oh, okay, good.
She
All
is
right.
with me.
All right. 30 day?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, that's granted.
Okay. I can reset it for April 1st.
April the 1st?
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much. May we be excused.
Yes, you may. Have a good day.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Stay healthy. Bye-bye.
You too.
Bye.
Bye. Corinne, did Ernest tell you about the problem?
Excuse me, Judge?
Did Ernest Acevedo tell you about the problem with Christopher Rodriguez? That was the wrong-
Yes.
Oh, he did. Okay.
Yes, he did. We have Attorney Stephen Gilmore. He is filing a motion to withdraw. It has not been accepted through e-file, but I have the copy with me. I can forward it to you.
Okay, what's the deal on that? Why is he withdrawing?
Judge, I started with the public defender's office.
Okay. Well, all righty then.
I'm in communication with it. He keeps telling me that it's rejecting his passcode to get on the Zoom, but I'm texting with him here. If he wants to be placed on the trial docket, he just needs a new counsel appointed, and I can text him the new date if you or Corinne have one.
Yes, let me.
Were you originally appointed? I'm sorry, Corinne, but were you originally appointed or retained on the case?
Appointed, Judge.
Okay, so we'll have to appoint someone else. Okay. I don't know about appointing someone and sticking them right on the trial docket.
I mean, it's a trespass. I'm not sure it would take too much prep time, but
How old is
up to
he?
you, Judge. Let me look at the offense date.
November
November 9th.
9, 2021.
And so how many settings has it had?
It's my second or third, I think.
Okay.
My first one was to meet him. This one was review discovery. I've done that. So not much to it. But I mean, however you want to do it, Judge.
Did you say he's online or where is he?
He's on my phone. He keeps telling me it's rejecting the passcode as he types it in. And I've got a screenshot from him. So I sounds like that's what he's doing.
He has the right passcode, right?
He's telling me he does. He has the same one I have. But he keeps saying it's not working. I click the link, I'm entering the passcode and it's wrong.
All righty then. All
So
right.
I told him he just needs to come in person from now on.
Yeah, make it easy. All right. Well, I mean, of course, I'll grant the reset. It's just, I'm not sure about just throwing on the trial docket, but
okay.
I also don't know if a new attorney goes on there, he's on the trial docket, and for some reason he's not ready, probably get a continuance anyway. So whatever.
Sure.
What do you think, Corinne?
Yes, if he can come in this week, maybe we can appoint him a new attorney and give him a reset date together. Yes.
Yeah.
I'll have him do it.
All right.
All right. Thanks so much. May I be excused?
Right.
Oh, sure.
Steven, I'm gonna reset it for next week. Let's do the 15th, so he can come in person, and that day I can try to find an attorney to appoint him.
Okay. Sounds good. I'll tell him.
All righty.
Thanks so much. Appreciate y'all.
Have a good one.
Bye.
And what was that defendant's name again?
Joshua Guerra.
Oh,
It's
okay.
at 10:15, Judge.
Thank you.
Hi, Mr. Acevedo, you're back.
Yes. On Christopher Rodriguez, I need to convey an offer and I think we're close to working out a deal on that one.
Okay.
Kirsty Mendez, we did not have a deal today. I do need to talk to her, but if you want to put me on a trial call docket, I think that might be what, I think we're at the last pretrial conference.
Hey, was she here? Is Christy Mendez here on Zoom today or?
I didn't think she needed to be.
Oh,
Did-
okay.
Did that
Oh.
change?
No, I'm sorry. I forget that that's how they do it in this court. So, okay.
I am in touch with her, so she'll
Yeah.
be in court whenever you need her.
And is there an offer on that case?
There is, he adjusted it a little bit today. I'll convey it to her.
Okay.
But I do think we probably need to be put on the call docket.
All right. So do you want a 30-day just regular reset, or you want to be on the trial docket?
Either one, a 30-day reset. I am going to talk to her. There is a chance that she'll take the new offer. So whatever y'all prefer.
All right. So you want to just give them a 30-day reset?
Yes, I will reset these both cases for April the 1st. It's a Friday.
Okay, let me just double check that date real quick.
April Fool's Day.
Yeah, I've been told that's my day. Yeah, that day works just fine.
Perfect.
Okay.
All right, thank you. Y'all have a good day.
You too.
Have a good one.
Judge, I'm back from the breakout room.
Okay.
We've discussed an offer. She's going
Can
to
you give me your client's name, please?
Yeah, it's Damian Macias.
Okay.
He is present.
Okay.
And I'm just going to need a 30-day reset and go over our options on that.
All right. That's granted.
Okay. We can do,
April Fools?
okay. April 1st it is.
Okay, thank you very much, Cord.
Have a good one.
All right, may we be excused? Thank you, Judge.
Hi, Mr. Hicks. Good morning.
Good morning. How are we doing this fine March 1st?
Doing well, doing well.
Great.
You're here for Jesus Sanchez. I just admitted him into the main session.
I see that.
Do you need to talk to the state? They were to provide restitution numbers.
Correct. That would be great.
Okay, I'm gonna put you with Daniel.
Did you say that was Jesus? Oh, I found him. Here he is. Okay. Corinne, I keep forgetting. It's different. The way your judge does things is different from my usual. So I think like on that Beto Hernandez with William Brooks, I mean, he wasn't here, but your court doesn't require them to be here. Is that right?
As long as they are on standby as long as the attorney has contact with the client.
Okay, so, and in this case, that's not true. Okay.
Yes, that's not the case. Hi, Tony. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
How are you today?
Oh, not too bad. I know I'm a little early, but I figured I'd see if I could pop in and get some things taken care of.
Yes, you're here for Trevor Brown, Christopher Douglas, and Jose Valadez. Jose, he's actually in the courtroom.
Oh, really? Okay. Then I will, let me go ahead and confer on those if I can, and then I'll speak with Mr. Valadez.
Perfect. I'm gonna put you with Kathleen.
All right, thank you.
Oh, and before I go in, Corinne, could you please take out the
iPad,
because there's like background noise because it's got muted.
I told, okay, Alex is doing it right now.
Okay, thank you.
I have someone here by the name of Trey Bars. I'm gonna ask you to unmute. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hi, good morning. I don't see you in my docket. Do you have your case number or?
So for some reason, my name isn't popping up appropriately.
I can change it. What is your name?
Trevon Norman, Trevon
Perfect.
Norman.
Okay, I'm gonna rename you, okay?
I do need to speak to him in a breakout room once I'm done with Kathleen.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, Mike, good morning.
Hold on a second now.
Hi, Mike.
Hi, Ms. Walls. Ms. Walls, I have Mr. Roberto Vital. He's got a bondsman out of Houston. I've contacted them. The number they gave me, because I didn't get a number on the appointment, was no good. I've left several messages with his girlfriend's number. No response. Has he showed up or called or anything?
No, not yet. Let me check with the deputies just in case.
Okay.
No, he's not in the courtroom.
Okay. Then can I be excused and I'll check with me or call me if you need anything to my office and I'll pop back on?
And so you can, but I guess since we don't have him or we don't know how to contact him, we may have to issue a warrant to get him back in.
That's fine, Judge.
Okay.
Okay,
All
thank
all
you.
right.
May I be excused?
Yes, you
Yeah.
may.
What kind of warrant would you like to issue, Judge?
Forfeit his bond, you know.
Will do. Hi, Tony, welcome back.
Hello, I have announcements on my cases whenever the court's ready.
Okay, court's ready.
All right, on Jose Valadez, that one's still a red file. State is still waiting on the labs, and I expect we'll need at least 30 days, if not 45, before those get in.
All right. You said that was on Jose Valadez, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, so you can get a 45-day reset on that.
Okay.
We could do April 12th. It's a Tuesday.
Perfect. All right. My next one is Trevor Brown.
Okay.
And that one, this was a discovery compliance setting for the blood discovery packet that has been delivered. And so at this stage, I have my offer. I believe I have all the evidence. Just need to review everything with my client. If we get 30 days, we may be able to get a disposition on this case.
Okay, 30-day reset granted.
We can do April 1st, a Friday.
Okay, very good. I have a tentative jury trial set that day out of the 175th, but I don't know. There's still a bunch up in the air, so I think that should be fine.
Okay. If you need the reset earlier or later, just let me know.
Okay, that sounds good. And then my last one is Christopher Douglas. And we're still, that one I really do expect is going to plea at the next setting, although we're still working through some of the details on it. If we get 30 days on that one as well, I think that we should be good on that.
All right, granted.
Okay, that one, April 1st. If you need the date to change, just let me know.
All right, very good.
And for Jose Valadez, do you need to talk to your client since he's in the courtroom?
If you can release him, I'll just give him a call in about 10 or 15 minutes. I'm going to wrap up a few things and I'll give him a call.
Perfect. I'll let him know.
All right. And then one more question. We were originally set for sentencing for Mr. Gonzalo Mendez. It was pending his sentencing on his felony. And I didn't see him on the docket. I'm not sure if that one was reset or what the status is on that.
I need to check with Monica because I don't know if Judge Dolhansky was going to take the plea. Gonzalo Mendez. I remember seeing the email. Okay.
And he is in custody on that felony charge. So if we want to reschedule that, whatever is convenient for the court, it works for us.
Yes, I will send you an email. I would need to check with Monica and Judge Dolhansky.
Okay, that sounds good. May I be excused, Your Honor?
Yes, you may. Have a good day.
Have a good day.
Miss Corinne,
Hi, Mr. Higgs. How are you?
I'm wonderful. How are you doing? I don't think I
Very
asked
well.
that earlier. Good. So we've talked with that fine prosecutor in there. I think we're good to go to enter a plea. If you want to start sending out paperwork and doing all the things.
Perfect. Is it going to be an obstruction?
No, it's we're waving down to it first.
Okay, I will get the paperwork started right now.
Thank you.
I just need, Mr. Hicks, I just need your client's email.
My client's email.
Yes.
I can get that for you. It is going to, you want me to say it out loud? JESSESANZ21
Perfect. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, Miss Morgan. Good morning.
Good morning. I'm a little bit early, but I went ahead and logged on to see if y'all were available.
Yes, you're here for Maxwell Winters.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. It's at 11:30, Judge.
Okay, thank you.
Let's see. Do you need to talk to the state?
Yes, please.
I'm gonna put you with Daniel.
Thank you.
Hi, Mr. Vasquez. Good morning.
Good morning. I need to confer with a prosecutor as well. Judge Hurd, good morning. It's great to see you.
Good to see you too. How are you doing?
I'm doing well.
Good.
Is your client Daniel Torralba?
Yes.
Okay, that's a family violence case.
Okay. And I also have another one, Michael Flores. It's a DWI.
And yes, that's with us. He's in the waiting room. It's for a final pretrial conference. Do you need to talk to the state or to your client?
To the state, because we filed a blood discovery order at the last setting, and I just need to follow up on that.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna put you with Daniel.
Corinne, on the very first page of the docket at 9, there was a Giovanni Enriquez Alfaro that did not have an attorney. Did anything happen on that today?
It hasn't. I believe he was deported.
Oh.
But
Okay.
if you want to issue a warrant,
Yeah.
we can.
Okay.
It was a cash bond whenever he was in jail, and I was looking at the holds, and he had a nice hold, and then he made bond, and
now
I think that was it.
Okay.
Yes. We can issue a warrant just in case if you like.
Yeah. That's
bond forfeiture or
yeah.
okay.
Yeah. I wonder if he got his money already when he got out, if it was a cash bond. I wonder if he,
I don't think so. Those, I believe, they get the money back once the case is disposed. Yes.
okay. Is there another way to do a warrant with, when there's a cash bond,
Um,
bond increase or
we
something?
can do a bond increase if you bond increase,
Yeah.
bond forfeiture.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if one is less harsh than the other. I just,
Well, with the bond forfeiture, if he's never gonna be disposed, if he's never arrested, and they're gonna file like a lawsuit and all of that, yeah.
Okay. And then with the bond increase?
We
what
just
hap-
double the bond.
Yeah,
That's it.
let's do that. Let's
Bond
do,
increase?
yeah.
We'll do. Hi, Ms. Morgan, you're back.
Yes, I conferred. I just need to get the agreed blood discovery order signed, and Daniel said he would take care of the rest of that.
Okay. Let's see. You're gonna need a reset. How much time do you need? Or
Maybe 30 to 45 days. I'm not sure how long the state is right now on the blood test stuff.
Oh, so
Okay.
you're signing the request for the blood? Oh, I see.
Yes, ma'am.
I think 45 would probably make sense.
we could do April 12th. It's a Tuesday.
That sounds good. Thank you.
Okay. Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.
I have someone here by the name of iPhone. I'm gonna ask you to unmute. Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, my name is Jesus Sanchez.
Jesus Sanchez, okay. Thank you.
Did Mr. Villalobos come back when he was from conferring with the state on that tin Lambright set at 9 a.m.?
He did not come back. He just left. I asked Kathleen via chat, and he said, didn't he come back for the reset? No. He needed a reset to talk to his client about the offer.
Okay. I think you should call him though and tell him that he should have reported back to the court and not just left.
The thing is that he's not in the, he's a new attorney for Burke County. He was in a different county, so I don't have any contact information for him until he files his notice of retained counsel, and it has not been accepted yet.
Wow. Okay.
So I have it flagged in my system, so I could, at the end of docket, I'm gonna check with the clerks downstairs to see if they can accept it, so I can get in contact with him and give him a reset date and ask for email and phone number.
And then there was Alan Bettis on that same page with also did not have an attorney. Did we do anything on him?
Not yet. Usually towards the end of the day, if they don't show up, he's not in the courtroom, or he doesn't have an attorney either. We could issue a warrant.
Like again with a bond increase or
bond increase?
Yeah, bond
Yes.
increase would be good. Okay.
Okay. And let me send I'm gonna start emailing so they can appear since they're taking a little longer. Hi, Mr. Vasquez.
Good morning. Hey, can you tell me, Corinne, I have in my notes that the blood discovery order was signed on February the 15th, but Daniel doesn't show that it was signed on the 15th. So if that's the case, I'd be asking Judge Hurt if she can sign the blood discovery order.
Right. And Corinne, I'm taking a look at file 360 and it just doesn't show, at least the copy that's been uploaded, that it was signed.
Let me see. No, I don't show that it's been signed yet. It was filed on the 15th, but has not been signed yet. Let me forward that to you, Judge.
Okay. What's the defendant's name?
Michael Flores, he said at 9:30.
Thank you.
And Corinne, did you say I have a Daniel Taralva set in here this morning? Because he's out of County Court 7 and I don't have him set today.
He was a transfer from County Court 7 to the family violence. So he's in the County Court 11 family violence side.
I did not know that. I never received anything about that.
Yes, a lot of cases were transferred from 7 and 13.
Wonderful. Okay, so do I need to call him to get him to log in?
You would have to check with Monica and Judge Solhansky how they're doing that part. I don't know if they are requiring them to appear or as long as you stay in contact.
Oh, I'm definitely in contact with him.
Okay, let me.
So I guess I need to confer with whoever the family violence prosecutor is handling it.
Yes, that's gonna be with the other Zoom link.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Will you email me that other Zoom? Okay.
Yes, I can send it to you. Judge, do you want the order via Adobe Sign or just email to you?
Adobe Sign would be lovely.
Okay, let me do that.
Okay. And then I think he'll just need a reset on that Michael Flores case. Once I sign the order, probably needs a 45-day reset.
Paul, is it okay if I send it to info@calfaslaw.com?
Can you send it to me directly instead? It's
What
Paul@calfaslaw.com.
Perfect.
And you said that I'm on for County Court 11 right now, right?
Yes.
Okay, so there's a separate Zoom link for family violence County Court 11.
Yes, I'm gonna send you the link right now.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure I got that clear.
You did.
All right. So Judge, are you on that other link as well? Will I be dealing with some? Oh,
No.
okay.
Yeah, I think that's Judge Stolhansky.
All right.
Okay.
But do y'all need anything else from me, Judge, or can I go ahead and
Well,
log in?
I'm going to sign that order and then you probably want a 45-day reset on that, right?
Well, Daniel, is that good with you?
I think, Judge, typically we get 60 days, but
Okay, that's fine. 60 is fine. Just wait and get a date before you disappear, Paul.
Okay, will do.
We could do May 3rd. It's a Tuesday.
Okay.
Okay, Judge, I just sent you the order via DocuSign.
Okay, thank you.
Judge, I'll go ahead and log off and log into the other one.
Okay, good to see you, Paul.
Thank you. Good to see you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
A real judge.
One moment. Hi, Mr. Hedrick, how are you?
I'm happy to be here again. Miss Willis says we didn't deal with everything. Hey, that's you. Okay.
That's me.
I was just getting ready to chat you a message. What's the violation report about? Is this on Soto?
No, on Christian Ramirez, the client that just hired you yesterday.
Well, that's a little early to be doing violation reports.
Yes,
And
it's
what
from
did Christian
pretrial.
allegedly do?
He violated his area. He went a couple of times, went to, I don't know, CVS or I don't know if it was a grocery, gas station.
Oh, yeah. He said, I stepped out to get something after cigarettes or Coke or something.
Yeah.
I guess they figured, Judge, if they do it really fast, you don't notice.
Right, exactly, because they noted the times and, you know, it's a matter of minutes, basically. So. Okay, I think I've signed it, Corinne, so maybe it'll get to you, but if not, let me know because it's been weird. Okay, so.
Are we going to do anything to him or?
What's his name again?
Christian Ramirez.
Okay, let me look at that real quick. So he's already got a warrant out, right?
I think he has a warrant out for a burglary being held by Charles Gold. He hired me and we couldn't find the burglary because get this, when you're a fugitive, the clerk takes that off of the county court records. Drives me nuts. Okay. But he has a drug case and a unlawful carrying, I think.
Okay. And then the reason I just said he had an active warrant on a night mag case. So I kind of didn't really know what to do. Have you been in contact with him?
Well, yeah, we spent about an hour together yesterday.
Okay.
But he wasn't real helpful. He says, I have cases, and when you look it up, if they're in warrants, they don't show up. That's what I'm saying. It drives me nuts.
So do you want Corinne to give you information on the pending cases and warrants?
Sure.
Maybe she could help you with that. And then, okay, so let's say he's got a warrant out from the felony court. So he's going to get picked up on that unless have there been arrangements for him to go in there, turn himself in, make a bond? Are we there or is he just sort of waiting?
Well, you got to tell me which night mag case this is. That might be Mr. Gold's case.
I can give you, all I have is a number. Can you tell me, Corinne? I've got night mag 633262.
Yes, give me one. It's with Mr. John Bunk.
And what's
the attorney on that one?
What's the charge on that night mag case?
Burglary, habited, intent to commit assault.
Okay, so that's what the warrant is.
Yeah, that's the one that Charles Gold has. And I think I just emailed Charles Gold yesterday evening that I got hired on 2 out of 3 cases.
Okay.
I just thought it'd be fun to have Charles hang around.
I don't really feel like taking any action on that violation report. Just continue supervision unless there's, since he's going to be in custody anyway, if he wants credit for the time or what,
Okay.
So
I'll tell him to behave.
Okay.
I have one guy that did this 3 times.
Okay.
You know,
Well,
when
he
I-
probably needs to not do that. I mean, I get if it keeps coming back that he's just ignoring, at some point. But right now, I'll just check that thing off that says keep supervising him. So.
Great. Thank you so much, Your Honor. May I be excused?
Yes, you may. Have a good day.
You too.
All right. So that violation report was not sent on Adobe. Do you just want me to tell you what I'm gonna do, or do you want to send it to me on Adobe Sign? Okay.
I'm gonna send it to you via Adobe Sign. One moment. Hi, I have someone here with the name of the law office of Daniel Garcia. I'm gonna ask you to unmute.
Oh, you're talking about me?
Hi. Yes.
Good morning.
Yes. Who is your client? Morning.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Excuse me?
Enli Sun. I have the case number.
I have it here. Okay, it's a first setting.
Correct.
Is it these 2 cases on N Son of indecent assault?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Want to confer with the state?
Sure.
Okay.
Let me put you with Daniel.
Thank you.
Haven't heard from Linda Corley yet this morning, right?
Not yet. I'm gonna send you the violation report and then I'm gonna email the attorneys that have not appeared, so.
Okay, sounds good.
It's a reminder.
Good morning. Sorry for my late appearance.
Good morning. Give me one.
You're here on Johnny Nuncio?
Good morning. Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. And what did you want to do this morning? Do you need to get in a breakout room?
I need to confer, Your Honor. Yes, ma'am.
And with the state, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, very good.
I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Kathleen and your client is in the courtroom.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Hi, you're back. You were with the state, yes.
Yeah. Your Honor, may I announce what's going on. So on Enley's son, there are complaints filed. The state's working on filing an information on both cases. I don't have discovery, so I'm hoping we can just reset.
Okay. All right. It's 30 days.
That should be great.
Okay. You
Good
go
to
ahead.
see you. I was in front of Judge Valdez this morning, so.
Oh, you were?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, well, it's good to see you. Doing okay?
I'm doing great. Yeah, everything's good. How are you?
Looking great. You kind of look, there's a different look, but it's good. I hadn't seen you in a
Took my
while.
hair.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you combed your hair. No, I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
yeah, that's
No.
right. Yeah. So kind of let it go all over the place.
Right. It's good to see you.
Thank you, Judge. You too.
All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Hi, Mr. Fletcher. Good morning.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
You're here for Paul Kim.
Yes, all the paperwork has been taken care of. We should be ready to go.
Yes, we're just waiting on your client.
Okay, I just called him. He's having some technical difficulties, but he should be on pretty soon.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm gonna call him again real quick here and see.
Thank you. Hi, I have someone here. Okay, you changed your name. Kim, your client is here in the waiting room. I'm just admitting him.
Okay, great, thank you.
Do you need to talk to him or to the state?
To the state, please.
Okay, I'm gonna put you
Thank
with
you.
Daniel. Hi, I have someone here with a screen name of a phone number. I'm gonna ask you to unmute. What is your name?
Angel.
Angel what?
Doherty.
Okay, let me see.
It's Brenda Levenstein's case.
Okay, your attorney sent me an email this morning that she's not gonna be able to join us via Zoom. And I sent her an email that we're resetting your case for March 16th, okay?
Okay, what time?
Closer to the date, I'll have more information, but just stay in contact with her, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You have a good one.
Thank you, bye.
Bye.
Hi, John.
Hello, I think we got everything. I got my part done. That's all I can control.
Yes, right now, all the paperwork should be with your client.
Should be reading through everything.
He keeps leaving the meeting and then coming back and
I think the issue is that he's doing it on his phone and doesn't realize that he can still say signed in and like switch over. I don't know what kind of phone he has, so.
I think that's him.
Technology is great. We can figure it out.
Hi, Mr. Meadows. Good morning.
Good morning.
You're here for Joe Mendoza.
Yes, could I confer with the state?
Yes, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Daniel, and also your client is in the courtroom.
Oh, it's in the,
Yes.
well, I gave him the link. Okay, whatever.
Mr. Fletcher?
Yes, I'm here.
Hi, your client is just joining in.
Great.
And Judge, I already forwarded you his paperwork for Paul Kim.
Okay, thank you. Are we ready then to do that?
Let me just bring someone back from the state.
Okay.
Hi, Miss Corley, good morning.
Good morning. I do have a couple of cases in here today. I have a, I'm sorry, let me look in my calendar here.
Justin Rico, Brandon Requejo, and Michaela
Yes.
Chamberlain.
Yes. So on Michaela Chamberlain, I have an offer that was I received, I believe, on Friday. Putting together a packet for the prosecutor for us to. We're still negotiating on that, so I just need to get a reset.
All right, that's granted.
And do we have a date, or will you email that?
How much time do you need?
If we could just have 30 days, that would be helpful.
Okay, we can do April 1st.
Okay, April 1st. And then on Brandon Requejo, he has a pending felony. It's not indicted yet. So I'm going to be working with the felony on that. Can we also get a 30-day reset or more on that?
Okay, 30 days. Are they, are the cases related, same incident or anything?
Yes.
They are, okay.
Okay, we can do April 1st.
Okay, thank you.
Mhm.
And I also have a plea. Justin Rico, that I need to do his plea paperwork with him. I haven't had a chance to do that yet. And I do have one that we just recently put we were just hired yesterday. It's set for 1:15. I was hoping I could confer on that one now instead of coming back in the afternoon.
What is the case number?
Roy, it's 678167, Roy Mauricio. It's a DWLI enhanced case.
Yes. Oh, yes. That's a Daniel case. I can put you in a breakout room with him after we take this plea.
Okay, I just I need to do the plea paperwork with my client first. Can I
Okay.
get into a breakout room with him having ability to share?
Yes, but your client is not here yet.
Oh, okay. Let me check on him.
Okay. Thank you. And Judge, you should have paperwork on Kim Paul
Okay.
whenever you're ready.
Alrighty. Okay, I have it. So we ready to proceed on Kim Paul or Paul Kim?
Okay, Judge. Yes, we are ready.
All right. The court will take up cause number 647249 of the state of Texas versus Paul Kim. Can I have the attorneys identify themselves for the record, please?
Daniel Escobar for the state of Texas.
James Fletcher for the defense. Last name is spelled F as in Frank, Letcher.
Thank you. And Mr. Kim, can you hear the proceedings? Paul Kim, can you hear us?
Yes.
All right. The first document that I have before me is the defendant's consent to plea by video conference. It's signed both by Paul Kim and James Fletcher. That indicates to the court that there is no proceeding with this plea on Zoom. Is that correct?
Yes, Judge.
All right. Mr. Kim, you stand charged by way of information with the offense of assault, family violence. The range of punishment on that, it's a Class A misdemeanor. So you can receive up to 1 year in the Bexar County Jail and up to a $4,000 fine. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do.
All right. You have several rights. You have the right to a jury trial. You have the right to require the state to bring their witnesses in and prove their case beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to have your attorney cross-examine those witnesses. And you have the right against self-incrimination, which means that no one can force you to testify against yourself. Do you understand those rights?
I do understand.
All right. They are contained in the court's admonishments. Did your attorney go over the paperwork with you?
Yes.
And did he explain your rights to you?
Yes, he did.
And did you understand them?
Yes. Sorry, my dog is going off. Sorry, but yes, I do understand that.
Okay. Is there a way that you could maybe move the dog elsewhere?
Yeah, I'm going to a different room. Okay, I'm here.
All right. So you understood your rights, you signed the paperwork, and you understood that by signing the paperwork that you were waiving the rights that I've just gone over with you. Is that correct?
Correct.
That I'll approve the waiver and order it entered into the record of the cause. I understand that you have entered into a plea agreement with the state. I need you to know, first of all, that the court does not have to follow the agreement. But if the court chooses not to, then you can withdraw your plea, start all over, and nothing that you've done so far can be used against you. Do you understand that?
Yes.
All right. Also, if the court does follow the agreement, then you will not have the right to appeal, except for any pretrial matters that have been ruled on by the court. And counsel, were there any rulings on any pretrial motions?
No, Your Honor.
All right. So that means that if the court follows the agreement, you will not have the right to appeal unless the court gives permission, but generally the court will not give permission. Do you understand that? Mr. Kim?
I do.
All right. State, would you mind setting out what the terms of the plea agreement are, please?
Yes, Your Honor. So it's going to be a $500 fine that's supposed to be fully probated.
Okay.
Court costs.
Mm-hmm.
12 months deferred adjudication.
Okay.
I used to have no contact with Ariel.
Spelling, please.
Yes, ma'am. Ariel.
Okay.
And then Pimentel, which, yeah, I'll spell that. Pimentel.
Okay.
The bib course, Your Honor.
Bib, you said? Bib?
Yes, ma'am. BIPP.
Okay.
A TAP eval, and the defendant is to follow the recommendations, if any.
Okay.
48 hours of community service, which a prior prosecutor did indicate can be satisfied by attending 20 AA meetings.
Okay.
$100 to the battered women's shelter.
Okay.
And there will be an affirmative finding of family violence. And Judge, I did want to actually speak to defense because I don't think that the prior prosecutor gave over all of the disclosures in this case. So if I can go into a quick breakout room with defense to talk about that.
Okay,
Sorry about that, Your Honor.
that's all right.
Hi, Kim, you're back. You're muted. There.
Yes, I'm back.
Okay. Do you need to talk to your client?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Ms. Corrin, I think we've got all of our stuff signed and back to you, so.
Yes, let me see. Yes, everything is complete. Hi, Ms. Kramer, good morning.
I'm on the court iPad. Okay, I just texted you, Corin. I don't know if you saw it yet.
Yes. Yes. Judge, we're recalling this plea for Thursday?
I'm sorry, which plea? The one we were in the middle of?
No.
Oh.
For Christopher Rodriguez,
Okay.
it's at 10:45 with Ms. Kramer.
Okay, very good.
Ms. Kramer?
Yes.
Okay, yes, this plea we're resetting it to Thursday the 3rd.
Thank you. And I'll let Christopher know he can leave.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you so very much. Bye-bye.
Have a good one.
You too. Okay, I'm done. That's it. Okay. I still.
Hi, Mr. Roundtree, good morning.
Hi, Corinne. Good morning.
You're here for Crystal Alvarado.
I am. I think it's still a red file.
Let's see. Yes, still a red file.
So I don't know that I need to confer.
About a 30-day reset, do you think?
I think that's fine, Judge.
Okay, sounds good.
We can do April 1st.
Sure.
All right.
Thank you. Y'all have a good day.
You too.
Have a good one. Judge, you also have another plea for Jesus Sanchez.
Okay,
Do you want to finish first the one for Paul Kim?
that would be my preference. I
Okay.
think it's just going to be a few minutes though, so I guess it's taking a little longer than I thought, but let's give it a few more minutes.
Yes, Judge.
Mhm.
Hi, Brent. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you today?
Wonderfully. How are you?
Doing well, thank you. You're here for Melanie Rodriguez?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And what's going on? Do you need to talk to the state?
Yes,
Or-
please.
Okay. I'm gonna put you with Kathleen.
Thank you so much.
They're back, Judge.
Okay. Is everyone ready to proceed or pick up the plea where we left off?
I believe so, Your Honor.
Yes, Judge.
All right. So I think, correct me if I'm wrong, we had just gone over the terms of the plea agreement. Is that where we left off?
Yes,
Yep.
Your Honor. The last thing that the state was going to add is that this was to run concurrently with a felony cause number.
Do you have that?
Yes, ma'am. It's 2019
Mm-hmm.
CR 1404.
All right. Mr. Kim, is that your understanding of the plea agreement?
Yes.
And counsel, is that your understanding of the agreement?
Yes, Judge.
All right, thank you. Mr. Kim, if you were not a citizen of the United States, by entering a plea of guilty or no contest, it could result in deportation, exclusion from admission to this country, or denial of naturalization under federal law. Have those immigration consequences been explained to you by your attorney?
Yes.
Since you're applying for deferred adjudication, there are a couple of things that you need to understand about deferred. First of all, if the court grants it, then you are placed on community supervision without being found guilty of the offense. If you comply with all the conditions of your deferred and you don't pick up any new offenses while you're on deferred adjudication, then at the end of the supervisory period, you would not show a conviction for the offense. So that is the benefit of deferred. The downside of deferred adjudication is that if the court grants it, but then you fail to comply with your conditions, or if you commit new offenses while you're on deferred adjudication, at that point, the state could file a motion to enter an adjudication of guilt. You would be brought back to court. You would be entitled to a hearing. And if the court were to find that you had violated your conditions or that you had committed new offenses while you were on deferred, the court could at that time enter a finding of guilt on this case, and you would then become subject to the full range of punishment, which means that you could receive up to 1 year in the Bexar County Jail and up to a $4,000 fine. Do you understand how that works?
Yes, Judge.
All right, and understanding that, then, do you still wish to apply for deferred adjudication?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Judge.
Counsel, has your client been able to consult with you and assist you in his defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
In your opinion, does he have a factual as well as rational understanding of the charge and the proceedings against him?
Yes, Your Honor.
In your opinion, is he mentally competent to waive his rights and to enter a plea at this time?
Yes.
All right. In that case, Mr. Kim, to the charge of assault, bodily injury, family, how do you plead?
No contest.
Have you been promised anything other than the terms of the plea agreement to get you to enter your no contest plea?
No.
Have you been threatened or coerced in any way to get you to enter your plea?
No, Judge.
Are you pleading no contest because after conferring with your attorney, you've decided that it's in your best interest to do so?
Yes.
All right, then I'll accept your no contest plea. Based on your plea, I'm going to find that the evidence is sufficient. I'll not make any other findings at this time. Are both sides ready to proceed to sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Judge.
All right. I'm going to follow the plea agreement that you've entered into with the state and assess punishment at a $500 fine, which will be fully probated, plus court costs, 12 months deferred adjudication, a no contact order with Ariel Pimentel. Hold on here. The BIP course, a TAP evaluation, and follow the recommendations of 48 hours of community service, you would be permitted to get credit for community service by going to 20 AA meetings, a $100 donation to the Battered Women's Shelter, affirmative finding of family violence. In this case will run concurrent with cause number 2019 CR 1404. Did I leave anything out?
No, Your Honor.
So, Your Honor.
All right. And you all are excused.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Mr. Kim, the probation department will be getting hold of you within the next week. If you don't hear from them, please call the court.
Okay, I will do that.
Very good.
May I approach, Judge?
Just a second, please. Right, who wanted to approach?
I did, Judge. I'm here on Melanie Rodriguez,
Okay,
and she has a new felony. In fact, it hasn't even been assigned to court yet. So I'm gonna talk with the felony prosecutor first for
Okay.
entertaining a plea and misdemeanor.
all right. Did you get an offer on the misdemeanor case?
I did not. We just exchanged information regarding the felony.
All right. 30-day reset granted.
I can reset it for April 1st.
Does that work, Mr. Hardy?
Yes, ma'am. It does.
Okay, very good.
Thank you so much.
You're
May I be
welcome.
excused?
You may.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Hi, Kim, you're back. You're
Yes,
muted.
I'm back.
Okay, and what's going on with Scotty? We're taking a plea?
No, not today. He also just got indicted on a new felony in February. So I'd like a brief reset so I can get all the discovery on that case. Hopefully we can resolve them together.
Could you give me the name of your client again, please?
Yes, Judge, I apologize. Scotty Lijon, Lijon.
At
Okay.
11 a.m., Judge.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I see. Okay. Are the blood results back?
I believe they have been uploaded, Judge.
Okay, good. All right, so 30-day reset is granted.
Thank you.
Okay. We can do April 5th. It's a Tuesday.
April 5th?
Yes.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. At 9 a.m. or 11?
Yes. Closer to the date, I'll have the docket with the times.
Okay. Thank you so much. May we be excused?
Yes, you may.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, Corinne, you said there was a second plea ready, is that right?
Yes, it's for Mr. Hicks and Jesus Sanchez. Jesus,
Okay.
are you there?
I believe he's on your iPhone again.
Yes.
Yes, yes, I am.
Okay.
All right, so everyone's ready to proceed. Oops, is that me?
So we have trying to say the prosecutor is back.
Let me bring someone. I'm bringing Kathleen back. We have the state.
Okay. Let's see. Did you indicate earlier that they're proceeding on the DWI first?
Yes, Your Honor.
May I have the case number, please?
The cause number on Jesus Sanchez is 665927. All right. Take up cause number 665927, the state of Texas versus Jesus Sanchez. Can I have the attorneys identify themselves for the record?
Kathleen Arceo Garza for the state of Texas.
And John Hicks for defendant Jesus Sanchez.
All right, thank you. Mr. Sanchez, can you hear the proceedings?
Yes, yes, I can.
All right. The first document that I have in front of me is the defendant's consent to plea by video conference, and it is signed by Mr. Sanchez as well as Mr. Hicks. So that indicates that there's no objection proceeding with this plea.
That is correct, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Sanchez, you stand charged by way of information, originally as with the DWI second, but state, do you have a motion?
Yes, Your Honor. State is moving to waive the enhancement, proceed as a DWI first.
All right, thank you. So the range of punishment for a DWI first is up to a $2,000 fine and up to 180 days in the Bexar County Jail. Do you understand that, Mr. Sanchez?
Yes, I do, Judge.
All right. You have several rights. You have the right to a jury trial. You have the right to require the state to bring their witnesses in and prove their case beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to have your attorney cross-examine those witnesses, and you have the right against self-incrimination, which means that no one can force you to testify against yourself. Do you understand those rights?
Yes, Your Honor, I do.
Your Honor, the state would ask that he put on his video, please, for the plea.
All right. Yes, please do. Let me know when it's on, because I'm signing and so I don't see the screen right now.
Just unmute your video. We're working on it there, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you.
Jesus, just like you unmute the video, the audio, you unmute your video so we can see your face.
And Mr. Hicks, did you receive the discovery acknowledgement?
Yes, I did.
Okay, thank you.
Well, he says he's logging back in. It kicked him out.
All right.
Love it when this stuff works.
There he is.
Mr. Sanchez?
All right. There he is.
Yeah, sorry, I got kicked out.
Okay. All right. I think I was going over his rights still, if I'm not mistaken.
That's correct, Your Honor.
All right. So did your attorney explain your rights to you?
Yes, Your Honor, you did.
And then did you sign the paperwork?
Yes, I did.
Did you understand that when you signed that paperwork, that the effect of your signature was that you were giving up the rights that I just went over with you?
Yes, I understand.
And is that what you want to do?
Yes, I did.
All right, then I'll approve the waiver and order it entered into the record of the cause. I understand that you have entered into a plea agreement with the state. I need you to know, first of all, that the court does not have to follow the agreement. But if the court chooses not to, then you can withdraw your plea, start all over, and nothing that you've done so far can be used against you. Do you understand that?
I understand.
All right. Also, if the court does follow the agreement, then you will not have the right to appeal, except for any pretrial matters that have been ruled on by the court. And counsel, were there any pretrial motions that were ruled on? Counsel?
I apologize, Your Honor, but cut out for a second.
Were there any rulings on any pretrial?
There negative, Your Honor. There were no prior rulings.
All right, so that means if the court follows the agreement, you will not have the right to appeal unless the court gives permission, but generally the court will not give permission. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your
I
Honor.
understand.
Okay. State, would you mind please setting out what the terms of the plea agreement are?
Yes, Your Honor. This is going to be for probation, $500 fine, plus court costs, 180 days in the Bexar County Jail, suspended and probated for 16 months, DWI intervention, victim impact panel, TAP eval, ignition interlock 1/2 term, 60 hours of community service, and restitution, if any, to Daniel Estrada, Estrada.
Counsel, is that your understanding of the agreement?
It is, Your Honor.
And Mr. Sanchez, was that your understanding of the plea agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. If you were not a citizen of the United States, by entering a plea of guilty or no contest, it could result in deportation, exclusion from admission to this country, or denial of natural under federal law. Have those immigration consequences been explained to you by your attorney?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, has your client been able to consult with you and assist you in his defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
In your opinion, does he have a factual as well as rational understanding of the charge and the proceedings against him?
He does.
In your opinion, is he mentally competent to waive his rights and to enter a plea at this time?
He is.
All right. In that case, Mr. Sanchez, to the charge of driving while intoxicated, how do you plead?
I plead no contest, Your Honor.
All right. Have you been promised anything other than the terms of the plea agreement to get you to enter your no contest plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm sorry?
Yes.
Okay, so the question is, aside from the terms of the plea agreement that we just went over, have you been promised anything in addition to that that we haven't talked about to get you to enter your plea?
Oh, no, Your Honor.
All right. Have you been threatened or coerced in any way to get you to enter your plea?
No, Your Honor.
Are you pleading no contest because after conferring with your attorney, you've decided that it's in your best interest to do so?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Then I'll accept the no contest plea. Based on your plea, I'm going to find that the evidence is sufficient, and I'm going to enter a finding of guilt in this case. Are both sides ready to proceed to sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
I will follow the plea agreement in this case and assess punishment at a $500 fine plus court costs, 180 days in the Bear County Jail. That will be probated for 16 months. I want you to take the DWI intervention course. That's different from the DWI education course?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, that it's different?
It is different.
Okay, thank you. I don't see a little box for it. Oh, here it is. I just found it. All right. And then the victim impact panel, a TAP evaluation and follow the recommendations. Ignition interlock for half the term. 60 hours of community service and restitution, if any, to a Daniel Estrada. Let's see here. Have I left anything out?
No, Your Honor. I believe that was everything.
Is there anything further then from either side?
Nothing further from defense.
State would like to offer into evidence the fact that the BAC was a 0.16 and that there was a minor accident.
Very well. All right. Thank you. Y'all are excused.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Hi, Jeff. Good morning.
Good morning. Your Honor, permission to make kind of a smart alecky comment?
If you feel you must.
Okay. It's the first time in my life that I really wasn't worried about being late because I was late for this docket because I was in Judge Stohansky's other docket. And I have.
Oh. Yeah, you're good. There's no worry.
Thank you.
All right.
Say, I conferred with Ms. Garza last night. She took the lead and emailed me, and then we followed that up with a phone call. The offer that she has on the table, I'm interested in it. I need to spend some time with my client on it. What I'd love the opportunity to do is to have that offer held open for some period of time and give me an opportunity to discuss it with my client and get back to the court or Ms. Garza or whoever is waiting.
And what is your client's name?
His name is and it's
Joseph Tobardo. Joseph Tobart, and it's at 11:30.
Oh, okay. I mean, we could reset it. I can't speak to whether the offer remains open or not. You have to talk to the state about that.
Sure.
Yeah. So, but otherwise, yeah, 30 days is fine. Is that what you're asking for, like 30 days?
Yes.
Okay, that works.
Is that okay, Ms. Garza?
So usually I'll leave them open pre-trial. Is that what I had mentioned in my email?
Yeah, so it's within your contemplation, it would be open in 30 days.
Yes.
Okay, very good.
Okay, good. All right.
We can reset it for March 30th. It's a Wednesday.
March 30th begins a trip for me to Israel. So either before the 30th, the 30th is the travel day, either before the 30th or after the 14th.
We can do, how about that, March 28th? It's a Monday.
March 28th, I'm going there. That works fine.
Perfect. Okay, if your client decides to take the offer, if you can just reply my court note with your client's email so I can have the paperwork ready.
Of course I will. Thank you.
Jeff, I hope you enjoy your trip.
Never been there. I'm looking forward to it. Thank you.
That sounds awesome. It's on my list. So yeah, you'll have to tell me about it. Okay.
I haven't been anywhere but Waco for 3 years. So
so you're overdue.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Thank you. Bye.
All right. Bye-bye. I'm trying to finish this paperwork. Oh, I see. It wouldn't let me send it because obviously I had missed something, but I just found what I was missing.
I think my client may be in the waiting room.
Yes.
Can we go into a breakout room together with him with the ability to share screen so I can do
Yes.
this paperwork? Thanks.
Let me put you right now. Breakout room 15.
Thank you.
Okay. Hi, Mr. Kampmeyer, you came back?
Hi, yes. I'd like to go back with the ADA if I could.
Yes, that's going to be with Kathleen. 1 second.
I'm not sure if she's in that, where she is.
She just went into her breakout room. Let me move you. Actually, if you can just rejoin that room, please. Thank you. Hi, Mr. Mayrat. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. I'm here on the 11:30. It's a lady named Desiree Mauricio or Desiree Garcia for the 11:30. And she should have appeared on the Zoom, or at least I know she got all. Want to verify that?
Let me see. I have someone here by the name of MotoG Play. What is your name? I'm gonna ask you to unmute. Hi, what is your name? Can you hear me? Someone by the name of MotoG Play. What is your name?
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
What is your name?
Desiree Mauricio.
There you go. Your client is
Okay.
here.
Great. Now here's where we are. Kathleen emailed me a plea offer, and at this time I'm only asked for, and Kathleen indicated that the offer is open for a pretrial reset, so which is I believe typically 30 days. So I only ask that the matter be reset 30 days so I can talk to the defendant as to her options, put it that way.
You want to get in a breakout room with her this morning or this afternoon?
Oh, I'll do a breakout room now if we have a minute.
Okay.
Okay, let me move you.
All right, thank you.
Welcome.
Hi, Larry, you came back?
Are there any other pleas ready?
Not ready. Right now, Miss Corley is working on a plea with her client in a breakout room.
There's a bunch of cases on the second page of the docket that says Erica Dominguez.
Yes, she's been back and forth.
Okay.
I'm ready for announcements, Judge.
Okay.
All right. So starting off with, just because I have it written down and I don't want to get confused, Jesse Luan 633897.
Okay.
Your Honor, there were some cases that were awaiting filing. The state did file those. We got him magistrated on those cases, and those cases ended up in County Court 13. So I did have court for them this morning in County Court 13, and the DAs are going to confer and then see if something could happen. And then I would relay that to my client once it's relayed to me. So I'm thinking 30 days should be sufficient.
All right, granted.
Also, I'm going to see if I can transfer those County Court 13 cases to 11 with our family violence attorneys, so DA's office.
Okay. April 5th, is it a good date for you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
The next case I have is Jacob Dominguez, 652330. My client did send me some of that mitigation character letters that I had requested. He sent them to me last night. I just forwarded them to the felony DA on this case. So I will be waiting for a response to see if there's anything else that could be done. And once I get that offer, if it changes, then I'll be able to relay that to my client.
When you were conferring with the state today, they had not reviewed those letters.
I had just sent it to him this morning, Your Honor. So I had been conferring with a different felony DA, but when I went to send that felony DA the email, I got a kickback saying that that email no longer exists. So I had to wait till I spoke with Miss Arceo Garcia to see who the new felony DA is to be able to confer with that DA. So she did produce a name and I did email them both on the email. So they're both in contact.
Okay.
So I'm not sure when she left the office on the felony DA side. The same day works, 4 or 5.
Okay, granted.
Then I have an MTR. Miss Patrice Little is present, Your Honor, and I believe we are ready on that.
Okay, let's see if they've sent me any paperwork. Is that
I haven't done the paperwork. Okay.
Okay.
Is it gonna be a revocation or just continued?
It's gonna be a continuance, so I guess
Okay.
I need paperwork. Sorry, I'm trying to think straight today. It's not a revocation. We're gonna ask to continue on probation with amended conditions. We are going open on one little part, but for the rest, we're in agreement, Your Honor.
Okay. And what about Eric Kasmer?
So, excuse me. Eric Casimir, we do have a plea bargain offer and I have related to him and he does want to take it. However, he doesn't have email. So I do need him to go into the courtroom so that we can enter that plea.
Right.
He wasn't able to make arrangements today since I just found out yesterday he didn't have an email. So we are going to reset that for a plea. And I think 1 week should be fine on that one. It's a short one.
Okay.
How about Thursday the 10th? Next week.
Yes, ma'am, that works.
Perfect.
3:10. And he's gonna come in person.
Okay. And then did you say something about Jacob Dominguez yet?
Yes, Your Honor, that one was reset to 4-5. That's the felony DA that I had to get the name for today.
Okay, gotcha. All right, so for the MTR, I'm gonna, I need at least a copy of the MTR. And then if I'm filling out that form, I don't know. Do you think I have that already, Corinne?
Since it's gonna be a continuance, I would just take notes of if it's denied, continue, and then I will send that to the clerks.
Okay. And then you'll send me a copy of the MTR?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, thank you.
Do you have that, Corinne, or you want me to email it to you?
I
have it readily available.
Actually, Elsa is gonna send it.
Okay.
Here. There you go.
Oh, then is there a compliance hearing that you're?
Yes, so there's also a compliance, Your Honor, Pamela Almanza, she is present.
Is probation here today?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
Judge.
Did we talk about Jesus Perez, the racing on a highway case?
No, I did. So the DA did make us a new offer today from no, I have to get some mitigating information for this one. And then he's gonna look at that new offer for us if we are able to get something. So I do need to work on a mitigation packet.
All right. 30 days.
4-5.
I'm sorry.
I was asking if 4-5 is a good date.
Oh.
Yes, Corinne. Yes, that works.
And then Trayvon Norman?
We are going to enter a plea today, Your Honor, and he is present on Zoom.
Thank you. All right, well, let me see what I've got in my mail.
Yes, Your Honor, you should have a copy of that MTR.
Okay, thank you.
Corinne, I also had 648-964 on today's docket, but I didn't see it on the docket. Braxton Davis.
Yes, he's.
Oh, yeah.
I have him as well.
Okay. So Your Honor, on this one, I received this case from his prior attorney, Stephen Gilmore. This is going to be the first setting. I have talked to my client. He was screened for competency and found competent, but the felony attorney submitted an evaluation for insanity. I have spoken to the doctor who says the evaluation is done and submitted it to the court. And so I just emailed the court to see if I can get a copy of it, since the doctor isn't going to release it to me. And I'm just in that process of waiting to see what that evaluation says, to be able to confer with his felony defense attorney and the felony DAs and RDAs to see what's going to happen. So I haven't been able to read that insanity evaluation, but it is back and it is in Carruthers's court.
Okay. So how much time do you think you need on that?
I'm actually in the office today, so I might just run up there and see if I can get a copy. Because I've emailed them and I don't get a response back from Angela, and I don't want to waste any time. So if I know it's done, I'll just try to run up there and see if I can get a copy of it. And
I mean, do you know, have they told you at least what the result was of the evaluation, whether he was sane or not sane at the time of the offense?
I have not received, Dr. Hollingsworth would not give me any information, because there was not anything signed that I was the attorney. He had been conferring with Stephen Gilmore, and so now that I'm the new attorney, he doesn't have any record of that.
So, but have you given no, I mean, are you appointed on it, or you're appointed? Okay.
Appointed, Your Honor, yes.
Be on the system. I mean, what else do they need, you know? But,
I think the difference is Dr. Hollingsworth doesn't have access, but it is public information he can, so
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I'll just run up there and see if I can get it.
Okay. But you think you need, did you say you think you need 30 days on that? Or?
It depends what the evaluation says. Let's do 2 weeks, because that'll at least give me time to review it and then talk to the DAs and see what they want to do.
All right, sounds good.
We can do March 14th. Is that a good date for you?
That's drug court, no.
Okay. March 15th, that following Tuesday?
Yes, to 3:15. All right. All right.
Okay, let's see. Okay, we could take up that MTR first. If everybody's ready. Is the state here?
Yes, Your Honor, we're ready on Patrice Little.
Yes. Okay, the court will take up cause number 622. 770, the state of Texas versus Patrice Nicole Little. Can I have the attorneys identify themselves for the record, please?
Kathleen Arceo Garza for the state of Texas.
Erica Dominguez of the Public Defender's Office.
Okay. Ms. Little, can you hear the proceedings?
Yes, yes.
All right. Are you the same Patrice Nicole Little who in cause number 622770 was found guilty of the offense of driving while intoxicated, and you were placed on probation by the court on the 12th day of December 2019 for a term of 12 months and then extended for a total of 1 year and 6 months? Is that you?
Yes, yes, yes.
A motion to revoke your community supervision has been filed. State, would you mind reading the allegations that we're proceeding on, please?
Erica, are we going on number 25?
That's fine.
Okay. On or about the 28th day of January 2022 in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant, Patrice Nicole Little, then and there failed to comply with the rules and regulations of the mental health court in violation of condition 25.
To that violation of condition number 25, how do you plead, true or not true?
True.
All right. I need you to understand that based on your plea of true alone, that would be sufficient for me to revoke your community supervision. And could you tell me what the underlying sentence was in this case, State?
The underlying sentence, let's see, was for a term of 12 months, and then that was extended for 1 year and 6 months.
But what was the initial sentence?
DWI, placed on probation December 12, 2019, for a term of
She was
12 months.
placed on probation. You know how you all do a number of days in the jail, then a slash, and then saying probated for so many, however long. What was the top number? What was the underlying sentence for jail?
Let's see.
Judge Daniel Escobar for the state of Texas, it was 6 months.
Thank you. All right, Ms. Little, I need you to understand that based on your plea of true alone, that would be sufficient for me to revoke your community supervision and sentence you to 6 months in the Bexar County Jail. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
And understanding that, then, do you still wish to enter your plea of true?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, is there an agreement?
Yes,
There's
Your
a
Honor.
partial agreement.
Partial agreement.
All right, what's the partial agreement?
The partial agreement is for a 60-day reset for compliance. We are hoping that she can pay the remaining restitution, IOP, and for her to attend support meetings such as AA. We are not in agreement regarding the SCRAM device. The state is wishing, would like for the defendant to continue on the SCRAM. And if I may address the reasons for that, Your Honor.
Okay.
So her last negative UA was in August 2021. Since then, she has tested positive on a daily basis for alcohol, and her last most recent UA was a couple of days ago, and that was again positive for alcohol.
All right, what says the defense?
Your Honor, we are in agreement of that. There is restitution that is still owed on this case of $1,700.
Is it to a victim or is it fees?
To CPS is my understanding. In this DWI, there was an accident where the city public service had a pole that was hit. And so she has that restitution attached to this case. It's in total of $1,717.80. No payments have been made to that amount while she was in this probation. The reason the probation was so long is she was also a participant in mental health court, where she successfully completed inpatient in March of 2021 through May of 2021 at Alpha Home. She also completed their outpatient in August of 2021. During this time, there was a fallout between her and a relationship where she became a victim of domestic violence. There are currently 2 charges that are pending against the girlfriend at the time. And at that point is when things kind of spiraled out of control. She had been testing positive. She had the SCRAM installed. The court was paying for the SCRAM while she was in mental health court. So there were no fees associated with that she would have to pay. Lately, and this MTR was filed recently, she has been having positive alcohol violations on that device almost daily for December and January and February. And speaking to her, she is okay with starting IOP back up, which is a different outpatient, not through Alpha Home, so that she can start getting that substance abuse treatment individual and group sessions. She did submit to that UA, which we found out today was positive for alcohol. She does recognize that this is a relapse and she's not in a good place. What we're not agreeing on in SCRAM is because we're asking for something much cheaper, which is a PAM device. So we are still asking for an alcohol monitor because we do have the alcohol violations and we want to address that. But with the SCRAM device, it is $300 a month. Because we do want the restitution to be paid of $1,717, we're asking for a cheaper device, which is about $100 a month, so that she can have a little bit of extra money to dedicate to that $1,700. She also made a $600 payment to her probation on Friday, this past Friday, which is credited to that restitution. She can make a $500 payment this week towards that restitution and then make weekly payments until it is paid off. We are asking for a 60-day reset on the restitution part so we can see where she is at in May. because she is set to term on this case in June. She does want to continue on probation. She does want to finish strong and complete her obligations. We have this hiccup though. So we are asking for the court to do the outpatient with IOP, the 60-day reset for the restitution hearing. And we're asking for a monitor device, but a cheaper one, which is a personal device in lieu of the Scram, which is $300.
Well, I mean, yeah, there's a lot of issues here, but from the court's perspective, it's the continuing to drink when she's on supervision for a DWI. And I mean, to just keep drinking and to drink the day before you come to court and just keep drinking when you're not supposed to, I find extremely problematic. And it makes me wonder whether even IOP is sufficient or if she needs to go to a structured inpatient treatment facility to get off the alcohol, because it almost sounds to me like she can't do it, you know?
And yes, John, another thing is we can revise TAP because I believe TAP was done in August of 2021. So maybe we need to revise the TAP with the new violations and see what they recommend as well.
Yeah, that was my thought as well. All right, I'm going to find it's true that you violated condition number 25. I'm going to deny the motion to revoke and continue you on probation. Did you say, when did you say her probation expires?
It's set to expire on July 20. I'm sorry, this is not the right. On June 11, 2022.
Oh, okay. So, oh no, that's really soon.
Yes.
I think we need to extend it at least 6 months in case TAP comes back with a recommendation for inpatient treatment. So let's extend for 6 months. I will give a 60-day reset for compliance on the restitution issue. I'll switch out Scram and order Pam. Is she driving?
No, Your Honor.
No, ma'am.
Is that because she doesn't have a vehicle?
I have a car, but I haven't driven on while on probation at all.
Well, how are you getting around?
I walk. I live a mile from where I work.
Where do you work?
And I take the bus. I'm assistant manager at Circle K.
Okay. So, I mean, I'm going to say update the TAP and follow the recommendations. So if they say SATIF, then I'll order SATIF, then SATIF is ordered. So if they say intensive outpatient, then that's what's ordered. So basically it's whatever the TAP shows. Was there anything else, or are those the issues that we're dealing with?
That's it at this time, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, let's see what the TAP says. And then I think we definitely continue some weekly UAs for until the results of the TAP come in and we decide what to do. So. All right, is there anything further from either side?
So just to clarify, Your Honor, you do want a 6-month extension, weekly UAs until TAP's done, follow recommendations with it. When it's done, follow the recommendations that it provides.
Yes.
And then PAM instead of Scram.
Correct. And then you were asking for a 60-day reset on the restitution
part.
That's granted as well.
Thank you, Judge. Nothing
Thank you,
further from the
Judge.
state.
Alrighty. And was probation here?
Yes, Your Honor. If I may go into a breakout room with her, please.
Okay, very good. I'm sorry, you know, I forgot if you were here or not. And of course, I just saw you a minute ago. So was there something you wanted to weigh in on, or?
No, Judge, not at this time.
All right, thank you.
Your Honor, may I approach?
Yes.
We'd like to do a plea sometime the week of March 21st, 22nd, something like that, with the court's permission.
All right.
Also, I would like procedurally, I would like to ask if the court was opposed to a weapons forfeiture to an attorney on a court-appointed case.
Well, is that on the case that you're just talking about doing in March of whatever?
Yes.
Is that the same case? I'll let the judge that's actually going to take that plea make that decision.
And would that be Stolhansky?
Well, I'm not sure who works in this court that week. Do you know, Corinne? I don't think it's me, but let me
When
look.
is the date?
Well,
I
was
can
gonna
check the schedule.
What was the date, counsel?
I was asking for the 22nd of March.
Yeah, it's not me.
March 22nd.
We'll just throw it up and see what sticks, Judge.
That is going to be with Judge Chapman.
Okay,
I think I know who that is.
I don't.
I think she's out of New Braunfels.
Oh, okay. I don't think I know her. And
So may
but
we
that's
have a
that's when you want this case to be reset for, is that right?
for a plea, Your Honor? Yes, ma'am.
Is that possible, Corinne, to reset it for a plea on that day?
Yes, on the 22nd.
Yes. Okay, very good.
Your client is in the courtroom. Do you need to talk to him?
I could text him a court date.
Okay.
What other dates do you have available for? What, I guess I asked, when is Chapman off to the docket?
That she's gonna be covering that entire week. That entire week, we have on the 24th, we're picking a jury. So 21st, 22nd, and 23rd, we can take the plea of that week.
What about the 29th?
29th is gonna be with Judge Henderson.
Can I try that date?
Yes, let me, March 29th. Yes.
Somebody was kind enough to chime in about Chapman, so got some advice from a friendly sort.
Although
So-
pork chopping is largely frowned on, just saying.
I heard that before.
Okay, well, I think you should take it to heart. You're being really out there with it. Let me just
I
say.
know. But this is
Okay.
a floating courtroom. It's not like I'm changing judges. I mean, changing courts. The judges float. Anyway,
Yeah.
thank you.
You're-
March 29th.
Yes. Let
Okay,
me
y'all.
let the deputies know.
Okay, thank y'all.
You're welcome.
Maybe excuse Your Honor
Yes, you may. Have a good day.
before I get in any more trouble.
Right, yeah. Are we
Okay.
ready on Norman Trevin?
Trevin Norman.
Trevin.
Let me see.
Rico is also ready, Judge.
Oh, it is?
Yes,
I
let
have-
me, I'm just gonna rewrite you the paperwork for Rico.
Okay.
And Judge, while we're waiting on that, I have a client I was just hired on yesterday that said at 1:15. I did confer already, and it's a DWLI. Can I just get a reset on that? I'm going to be working with my client to work on his license.
Yes.
It is 678167 Roy Mauricio.
30 days?
Yes, Your Honor, that would be great.
All right.
Okay, we can do April 5th.
April 5th. It is. Thank you.
Okay.
Welcome.
If I may approach, Your Honor, this is James Merritt, attorney.
All right.
Okay, so I was in a breakout room talking to my client. My client would want to enter a plea. I won't be available to do that this afternoon, but I just need maybe just a week or 2 weeks to enter a plea on, and this is 11:30 Desiree Mauricio Garcia.
Well, what about the paperwork? Is that in the works or what?
All we have at this point is an offer and an agreement to the offer, but the paperwork has not been populated, as they say.
You know whether it was the state's intent to start working on that paperwork today?
I don't know. I don't know if Kathleen can get around to it.
We can, if you want to do the plea today, we can certainly start that. Otherwise, if you want to reset, then we would start the paperwork on the reset date.
Well, it's of no inconvenience to Kathleen. If Kathleen can prepare the paperwork and then we can maybe enter the plea at about 2:30. Is the court going to be available?
Yes.
Okay, then could we may I be excused, and then as well as the clients, and then we'll do the paperwork and then reappear at 2:30 to do the plea. Is that
Yes.
possible?
Yes.
Okay.
I just need
Before
your
you
client's
go-
email.
And will you remind me the case number?
Case number is 674054.
674054. Thank you.
Welcome, Miss, and James, we need your client's email address.
Okay, I can do that momentarily on a chat. It's going to take me a minute.
Yes.
Okay, and I'll do that before I leave the room. I'll do that right now.
Okay.
Judge, are we gonna come back after lunch
I
or
think
no?
we have to, because I'm gonna go eat something. I'm hungry.
Okay, I have a jail visit right now, so I didn't know
Okay.
if I should just miss it or try to make
We
that and
should
then come
try to
back.
go do that, and then we'll come back. We're gonna break for lunch.
Okay,
I was gonna try to get everything done this morning, but it doesn't look promising, so we're gonna take a break.
okay. Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
Tom, should we come back?
What do you think? Let's see, it's already 12:32, 1:30. 1:45?
I'll be here. Same link.
Thank you. Yes, well, it's Zoom. Is it same link?
Yes, it's gonna be the same
Okay.
link.
All right, very good. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Corinne, can I talk?
If I just need to reset,
Sorry. Yes, give me. Okay, give me 1 second. Dino, could you go into your breakout room, please? Let me just find your case.
And Corinne, this is Larry Meadows. I need the same thing to reset.
Give me 1 moment.
Sure.
Okay, Mr. Powers. No, sorry. Joseph, for case Anselmo?
right? We were just checking back in. The breath order got signed last time,
Okay.
and Judge Angelini, I think, gave us a 2-week reset, which I knew wasn't going to be enough at the time. But
How much time do you need for this one?
I think if we do another 2 weeks,
2 weeks. We can do March 15th. No, March 22nd. It's a Tuesday.
okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Ooh, actually, I've got like a million things set that day, Corinne.
The 21st.
Much better. 21st is
Okay.
great.
Sounds good.
Thank you so much.
You have a good one.
You too.
Hi, Larry.
Hi. This is on Joe Martinez. We have a PTD offer. We've accepted it. So we just need to do the paperwork.
Okay, I'm gonna reset it for a week from today, from the 8th. If you get it before, just let me know so I can reset it for 45 days.
Yeah, because I don't know if they're gonna be able to do that in a week.
Yes. No, as long as you get the paperwork and CC me on it. If you do that, I'm gonna reset it for 45 days.
Okay, all right, sounds good.
Okay. Does your client know?
Excuse me?
Does your client know?
Yeah, he already has the application. He's gonna fill
Okay.
it out and get it back to me.
Sounds good.
All right, thank you.
Have a good one. Hi, Barbara.
Hello, how are you?
Doing well, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing very well, thank you. I was early, and the rest of my team has not arrived yet, but I was just texting them, letting them know that we broke for lunch.
Yes.
What was the, do you mind if I ask what the last case was that you were able to address?
The thing
Where
is
the
that it's
Martinez
all over
case?
the place. Who's your client again?
That's what it looked like. So I was hoping to tell her the last one we got through. We are Richard Martinez.
Okay. Perfect. Okay.
At 12:45.
Yes.
So I just texted everybody and told them to come back at 1:45. Is that correct?
Yes, that is
okay.
fine.
Thank you so much.
Yes, they're actually in the waiting room.
Oh, okay. Great. Thank you.
All right. Have a good one. Mr. Carter, are you there?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
Hi. Well, we're still waiting on your attorney. He has not showed up yet. I'm gonna be sending emails right now. We will be coming back around 1:45 for after lunch.
Yeah, I heard all that. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so if you wanna come back at that time, so you're more than welcome to stay in the meeting. I'm gonna leave the meeting open.
Okay.
Or you're more than welcome to leave and come back. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you have a good one.
Have a good lunch, ma'am.
You too. Bye.
Corinne, can I bug you? You're on mute. Is it okay? Oh,
there you go.
Sorry. I talked to Daniel, and we've kind of got a tentative offer, and as well as the prospect of a dismissal. Can we get a 30-day out so that I could talk to my clients and try to give them an idea of what's going on and how we want to proceed from there?
Yes, we can do April 5th. It's a Tuesday.
I think that'll, here, hold on real quick. Make sure. I think that'll be fine. That's fine. Thank you so much.
Okay. Yes.
Are my clients confused?
Yes, actually your client is here. If Ms. Calisa can hear me, she's excused too.
Okay, thank you. Sharon, I'll text you. Thank you.
Okay, have a good one.
You too.
Stephen Smith, are you there? Stephen? Hello? Kathleen, do you know if you sent anything to Judge Chapman on Trevor Norman, you or Daniel?
Proper term is victim. Usually I have to train myself.
Oh, I did submit the.
Okay, I will let Judge
so-
Chapman to disregard. Do you need Judge Harris' email?
No, but I'll have to go in because I have it here. I'm doing the discovery on Mauricio, and then I'll switch out the email for Norman.
Yes,
right?
I will let Judge Chapman know. Thank you.
Okay, thanks.
Ms. Wallace?
Yes.
Thank you so much. I just got a text from my team. They'd like to be let in if possible.
Oh, yeah.
Even though the judge is on lunch, I appreciate you. Thank you.
There you go.
So that would be Stephanie Stevens and Elizabeth Vela.
Yes.
Yes, there we are. Thank you so much.
Hi, Anne. Good morning.
Good morning. I'm here this morning with some student attorneys.
Okay.
And Stephanie Stevens as well. We've got Barbara Garza right here, and Elizabeth Vela is also here.
Yes. Okay. Who's the client again?
Richard
Martinez. Okay. Yes, we're gonna be taking a lunch break. Okay.
Would we be able to go into a breakout room in the
Yes.
meantime with the
All of,
prosecutor?
and Adrian, Elizabeth, Stephanie, and you, right?
Thank you, yes.
Okay, let me
We
put
just
you,
had a few questions.
let me put you with Daniel.
Perfect, thank you.
Okay, so I replaced Judge her on those two documents for Norman.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Kathleen.
You're welcome. May I go to lunch now?
Yes.
Thank you.
Hi, Adrian. Good morning, afternoon.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I got an offer for Stephen Smith from Kathleen Garza, and I need to speak to either the same or a different ADA. I'd love to talk to Daniel about that, please.
I'm gonna put you in Daniel's breakout room. However, right now we're gonna be breaking out for lunch. Judge is coming back at 1:45. I can put you in Daniel's room really quick.
Okay.
If you don't want to wait until 1:45 to take a plea, it is fine. I can give you a reset for later this week if you like.
Oh, well, let me tell you, Ms. Wools, I appreciate you telling me that. Daniel and I have worked together on many, many cases. I have no problem conferring with him outside of court, but I think this is probably going to be a case that we're set for jury trial, and I don't know what the impact docket necessarily means or doesn't mean. What would happen today if we don't make a deal? And I'm assuming we're not going to make a deal, but what would be the case in that instance?
I can reset it for a jury trial, no problem. However, right now my dates are super limited. Right now, the only days that I have available is the 24th, March 24th and April 6th. Those days are already filled. I'm working with Judge Sohansky to see which other dates are available for us to pick a jury.
Okay.
So I'm probably just gonna give you April 6th, and then whenever I have more dates available, I'm probably gonna schedule your case in one of those other dates.
Okay, so April 6th for a placeholder, but that date is very likely to change is what you're telling me?
Yes.
Okay, I'll go ahead and take April 6th for a jury trial for Mr. Smith. And I will still like to be put in a breakout room with Daniel just to see if we could come to some last minute thing, but I think me and him are just gonna have to talk later on.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yes, let me put you in a breakout room with him. However, right now it looks like he's in on the phone.
I'll wait for him if you don't mind.
Okay.
After I'm done with Daniel, am I good to go, me and Mr. Smith?
Yes.
Okay. Can I see if Mr. Smith can hear me real quick?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, Mr. Smith, I'm going to talk to the ADA. You wait right here, and I'll try to put us in a breakout room to review the things that I told you we would review before I let you go, okay?
Copy.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Ms. Wools. I appreciate it.
Have a good one.
Ms. Wools, are we okay to visit with you about a reset? If we're waiting still to talk to Mr. Escobar, but we're just finishing up, just a few last minute details with him on discovery. And then we were going to ask for a jury trial setting. Can we do that with you, or do I need to just?
No, I can give you.
Okay.
Wait, let me just find it.
Sure.
Richard, right? Richard Martinez.
Yes, Richard Martinez. You need a case number?
I have it here.
Oh, perfect.
Okay. You said you need a jury trial, right?
Yes, please.
Okay. Right now my jury trials are very limited. I only have March 24th to pick a jury and April 6th. I'm probably gonna give you April 6th, but most likely that date is gonna change.
Okay.
To at a later date.
All right. Well, we'll start with the April 6th then at least.
Yes.
And go from there.
Yes. Okay. I already told him that there are some people in the waiting in his breakout room. Okay.
Okay. And so do I, but once we're finished with that, we don't need to come back. We're good to go and we can just let it fly. Okay. Perfect.
Yes.
Thank you. Then I'm going to leave and I'm going to let them finish it up in the other room.
All right. Sounds good.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Hi, Elsa.
Hello.
Hi.
What happened